Hey, hey, SBG solution-based gang, like, share, subscribe. Say no to rim, brothers, mothers, fear and sell no good suckers. Hype him up, hype him up. Shouts out, showroom, Bracy in the waters. Wake up, morning show, salute, big dog, shout out to the Lord. PH, Diva, salute, Brownsville, SBG solution-based gang.
Let's go. Good day, everyone. How are we doing today? It's beautiful outside. It's gorgeous. I think it's pretty lovely over here. Yesterday was a show. Miss J. How you doing today? What did you discover? Hey, Crystal, good day to you. How you doing? You know how we like to start the show. When I say good day to you, make sure you say it back because I could feel that great productive energy. 71. Awesome. That's good. It's about time that would start acting proper. Shit. Took it long enough. Yesterday was a day. Interesting. Sometimes when I'm having these conversations, I just don't understand it, Shiesty Bum. You know what I'm saying? Why do they gotta come here and not tell the truth? I don't want to say that they're lying. They say I'm too harsh. They say, Sharon, you're a little bit too harsh on the men. You need to change your approach. You need to address them with some kind of reverence and some kind of understanding. All they need from Sharon is understanding. Rock my babe. How the song gonna go, Shicey? Rock my rim on the treetop. When the rim blows, the cradle will rock. I have to start babying them. And I got to start from the beginning. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and nose and mouth and tongue. Holy shit. Ah, man. It's just so interesting to me. Shout out to Trev. He did hit the panel. He did address some things. So that shout out to him for being able to stick with it. He didn't try to run. He sat down and we had a conversation. We had a discussion, I should say. Not a conversation. We had a discussion. And yesterday, me and him and a bunch of other people on the panel had proper pushback for what we was witnessing through the video. Now, he said he gave Jay Prince proper pushback. However, when you finish the video, I see he had a disagreement. He said, I don't believe that. And he just moved along to the next topic. He didn't have proper pushback. He let the man say something. He just said, I disagree. He moved on to the next topic. That's not pushback. So we got to be clear about the words that we are saying, what we're using. But shout out to Trev for at least hitting the link. And maybe he should hit the link more often if we have a topic that he could engage in. Because we need our brothers to stop being afraid of proper pushback. Because what we see is that they want the coddling. They want us to peel back and say, slow down and try a different approach. This shit ain't funny no more, Sharon. Try different jokes. Well, shit, tell him to hug and kiss my ass. God damn it. And we see it. We know what it is. We see when I'm just hitting them with actual statements of what we're watching that they do not disagree with. We are all watching the same thing. We all accept it the same way. But the fact that I called a spade is the problem that they have. I got to do it? No, you do it. I need your help, Shiesty. I need you and your girls to come out and show out. How about that, Shiesty? I'm doing my part. I need Shiesty to get the girls to come on outside. God damn it, the same way how that turned to 70, you need to come out too. What's up, Corinne? How you doing? First thing first, we need to hit the like and the share button. We got 30 watching. We can have 30 more if everybody hit the like and the share. God damn it. You feel me? We got 2 likes. God damn. So the thing is, Mrs. Sense of the World, the thing that you're missing is not really actually about Jay Prince or Trev. It was about the words that they were using. And for some reason, people get that part confused all the time. We're just having a conversation about what we are hearing. And when we hear nonsense, it needs to be corrected. What up, Dallas? Thank you, Dallas. I appreciate it. I am tempting to, you know what I'm saying? And we almost hit 100 views on the so if everybody can, take a look at the other channel as well. That's why I'm gonna be doing the daily vlogging of all the travels and all the shenanigans I'm getting into. As I get the videos together, I got a lot of footage. I just got to get it together. So I'm working on it. I'm working. I ain't just playing around, Dallas. You feel me? I'm doing my best. It's owning us. So if anybody got the link to the other channel, could you please, all my beautiful moderators, you could drop the link. And we need only about like 40 something, 48 more subs, and we can reach monetization for the vlogging channel, Sharon in real life, the things that I'm doing on the daily. Like the things I did today, you get to see me acting up. But it was interesting. And I was thinking about actually doing a re-review of the show that Trev said I was biased on, because he came up here yesterday saying that, hey, I reviewed one of his other shows and that I was on the wrong side of the review, that I was kind of like, then maybe I should re-review it and see if I misinterpret what I was watching on his show the last time I seen, with that beautiful brown-skinned woman that he had on the show, that seemingly she got attacked and provoked into acting a certain way. And we could just see that a lot of brothers, they do feel a certain way when a woman is talking to them or attempting to discuss with them. They feel like a woman have no place to be having a conversation with them. It's a very interesting thing. We see it all the time. I don't know why some of these brothers get so upset when a woman is speaking matter-of-factly. I do not understand why men act as if men are not the most dangerous thing in society, when men are the perpetrators for women and men. It's a weird thing. I really don't be wanting to pull up videos. It was just recently released that this man, he was cleaning, he kidnapped and deleted a 7-year-old. We recently see it was a man that possibly in Tanzania deleted his fiance. We see that in recent time, a politician, he deleted his wife and then deleted himself in front of the children. But yet these men will fight me every single day saying that men are not dangerous. It's a weird thing. A principal of a school just had to tackle a young man because he came to school with a gun in his hand to try to shoot students. Again, a very dangerous man. And I guess they will look at that story and say, but what about the principal? He was a man too. I get it. It's a weird time. I don't know what kind of men will lie and act as if men are not dangerous or more dangerous than women. It's two different levels. Yes, you got to watch out for both. Okay. Cars and Rottweilers. How about this? RFK gets confronted about his comments on Black children needing to reparent. It's another very dangerous man, in my opinion. Let's see what RFK is saying about our beautiful Black children.
2024 podcast interview, you suggested that Black children on ADHD medication should be reparented. You said,
that is insane that he said this on a podcast. Those kids are, what it says, and those kids are going to have a chance to go somewhere and get reparented. This is the words that the man said.
Every Black kid is now just standardly put on Adderall, SSRI, benzos, which are known to induce violence, and that those children are going to have to go somewhere to get reparented. So to be clear,
it doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what it means.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
And by the way,
so to be clear, you're not a doctor, you have no medical degree, and you have no formal medical training. You have never parented a Black child.
24 of the 26 HHS secretaries have not had medical
degrees. This is my time. You are not a doctor, have no formal medical training, and you've never parented a Black child, and yet you are suggesting that the federal government should take Black children away from their families and reparent them and send them off to some wellness farm instead of providing them with evidence-based.
You're just making stuff up.
I am absolutely not making this up.
Psychiatric drugs, which every Black kid is now just standard put on Adderall, SSRIs, benzos, which are known to induce violence. And those kids are going to have a chance to go somewhere and get reparented.
In a 2024.
He said it. He said it. That's crazy to me. The nerve of you. RFK, you don't have no medical background to be saying something like, you don't have no idea what's going on in our community like that, to be saying something that they need to get reparented. Well, Mr. Sense of the World, you probably don't need no goddamn drugs. And if they did give it to you, they probably would have tried to reparent your ass too. He don't even remember that he said these things on a podcast. Exactly, Mr. Center of the World. But this is insane. Who appointed this man? Who appointed this man this? What's up, Myrie? Who appointed this man to be having a conversation with us? Who appointed this man? How did he get into the position that he's in? Because he's not a doctor. Can somebody tell me who put this man in position in the first place? No cap. Can somebody please explain this to me? Because I'm a loss for words. Like, I don't understand how people don't think this is headline news. Like, why we don't want to talk about RFK saying that young black children needs to get reparented. Oh, that's who put him in off. That's who put him in that position. Thank you so much, Bubba. My bad, SD. I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm just trying to figure it all out. So that's why nobody want to give him no. This is why Bubba don't want to give him no proper pushback. Oh, all right. That's why I don't see all of these conservatives out here in these streets. Like Byron Donalds, like, hey, RK, you going too far. Where's Byron Donalds to say, hey, RK, you went too far to say they're going to reparent these children? To who? But maybe a lot of the conservatives agree with RK about reparenting black children. And especially, we know who they trying to give it to, the young black boys especially. Maybe they think that young black boys need to be on medication. They keep saying that our young black boys got ADHD just because they can't, whatever the case is. Interesting. This is why we do need more skilled, educated, thoughtful, nurturing black men in the school system. We need some very well mentally suited black men to get in communications with young black male students. Because clearly what's been going on ain't working, because all these white teachers are doing, they seem like they are creating babies with our young black boys. Because you know they over-sexualize our young black boys. They out there being predators towards our young black boys. Where are the fathers at? Where are the mothers at? How does this keep happening? Why we keep hearing every week we hear a news story of a white teacher getting pregnant by a young black boy? How does this keep on happening? How is this a new trend? One of these white lady teachers, she did it over here, ran to England, and then she did it over there too. And she got pregnant over there too. Okay, Bubba. Okay, Bubba. Bubba said, he said, Sharon, you always, whenever we talking about conservatives, whenever we talking about them going towards young black boys, Sharon, you always taking it out of context. Why Sharon wanted to protect his young black brothers? I don't know. Every time, even though they say I don't do it, you know, even though the last couple of shows I said, hey, listen, our black young men and our black brothers, they can start moving towards in the right direction. If they just take their asses to school with the right education, they could go ahead and get into the right field. Go ahead and make that 100K. But nah, y'all don't want to hear me talk like that. Y'all try to act as if I'm not saying these things. When I say, hey, listen, our brothers need to take lust and degeneracy off the top of their value system and replace it with God, sound doctrine, integrity, honor. That is a problem. Crazy. Since that one, y'all don't really care about, because y'all don't really care about that shit. So let me see. Even though y'all say that y'all want to talk about savings. So let's try this. Maybe this would be a little bit better. I thought this was hilarious. This was so funny to me. What is going on, Bubba? Bubba Homeschool, what's going on? Kristi Noem's husband allegedly fantasized about leaving her for a sex worker. Say it isn't so. Not the beautiful Kristi Noem. Not for I thought he was a man. I thought the conservative man, I thought they don't like those kind of women. Not only she's a sex worker, she's in the cross-dressing community and becoming a trans bimbo slut named Crystal. This is what happens when the conservatives. What is going on? What is this? Conservative men, what is going on with y'all? How come every time y'all meet up in a new city, the Grindr app crashes? I wonder why it crashes. And then they get mad at me. Sharon, no, men are not just using wives as beards. Okay. Okay. They say, Sharon, you know the black culture is trash. That's what they tell me, Sharon, the black culture is trash. So what is this? What is the Grindr app? What is this? But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all rather talk crazy about your own kind. No matter how much truth I say, y'all want to focus on nonsense. Let's see. I don't know. I didn't look like you.
You want to look like me?
I do. I mean, who doesn't want to look like you?
I mean, that's very fair. We could get you a nice little collar that says Crystal on it.
Yeah.
For your name that you've chosen.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even listen to it. I can't even listen to that. Get this on my screen. I can't even listen to that. That is crazy work. Shadow, these are those conservatives. And they want to tell us that they want to say that our culture is trash. I can't even listen to that. I should have listened. I should have tried to listen to it before I started it. I didn't know what it's going to sound like. That's my bad. 0 tolerance. That's my bad. I didn't know that. I should have listened to it before I played it. That's Miss Kristi Noem's man. You know what I'm saying? The man that's married to that beautiful white woman, conservative, he want to go ahead and leave her for a sex worker that cross dresses. Can't make this shit up. Oh, goof, you can't make, and they be trying to get mad at me just because I pointed it out. What is going on? Shit, how is this possible? That shit crazy. That just don't make no damn sense. I can't even watch it. That's crazy. I wasn't prepared for that. Like Zero said, it's too early for that. I wasn't prepared for that. I gotta find something else to talk about because that's just crazy. That is just insane. That was just insane. I don't even know what to say about that. Messed my whole head up. You won't catch me. Nope, I ain't watching that. I am not watching that. Also, we had the men yesterday saying how, I just brought up a few things that how brothers are men, I should say, are very dangerous. What's that dude, David? What did he just recently do? What did he just recently do? I wonder. Let me check this out. All right, let's pick a video. All right, I got something for y'all. I got a video. Let's do this. I got one. First, I gotta do this, and then this. All right. Let's see what this is. We're picking a random video. We're gonna talk about this. This should be entertaining. This should be good. Let me go ahead and make sure I tag the brother in it. We're gonna review this video. Who's that? Let's do that. That's it. We're gonna pick a random video and we're gonna check that out. I don't know why he did it. We're gonna find out together. We're gonna find out together why he's interviewing these beautiful ladies. Don't worry about it, Soul Provider. Just let me know if you want the link, Soul Provider. We can have a conversation with it as well. We can find out together. Why is he interviewing these aunties? What's wrong with interviewing the aunties? Who is Curious George? Who is Curious George? What you mean to tell? Hold on, Reese Cup. What you mean, Reese Cup? Reese Cup, what you mean? All three of these ladies are absolutely beautiful. What you mean? What's not beautiful about these ladies? Y'all let me know, because I don't know. I see this beautiful lady with the gray on, with the nice glasses on, her hair covered up. She's beautiful. I see this young lady with a very deep background. It's very blue back there. I don't know if that's a background or what. And she got a nice pink shawl on. You can see her collarbone. We got the other beautiful lady in pink. You know what I'm saying? You can see her collarbone as well. She got some glasses. Her hair's done. What you want? Soul Provider, what you want? What up, ATS? We don't even know what they said yet. Hold on. Zero tolerance. How do you know that they are pick-me's? Do y'all know these ladies? Y'all heard these ladies speak before? Reese Cup, what they be saying? I don't believe y'all. Not these beautiful black women. Nope. I don't believe y'all. Talking to Kim folks said, who's what? Chrism Kira is what? Is one of Anton's faves? Nah, I don't believe that. not these beautiful black women. They would. I know these beautiful black women would never say something like black women are the most dangerous thing to black men. I know these three ladies would not say no thing like that. Serious $0? Nah, I can't believe that. What's up, M Mills? How you doing? These three from face value for me. These three beautiful ladies look very intelligent, very smart, and I know they're not going to just get along and just say bad things about women. I know that's not possible. Nah, I'm not going to believe that. Absolutely not. Where's Shadow the Titan was? Shadow, hit the link right now and you tell me how beautiful these ladies are. I want to hear it from Shadow. Maybe my eyes I can't see. Corinne Mackey with the 199. She said, love, and don't forget to put your goddamn crown, put that crown on. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I know somebody think that they got the right talking point. They look beautiful. They got all of the attributes. Oh, I ain't dropped the link yet. Hold on, let me put the link in the chat because it is Foolery Friday. It is Foolery Friday. It is Foolery Friday. All right. Like they said, no, we ain't ready yet. We not ready. Shout out talking about what he do. You didn't say how beautiful these three ladies look. That's what you didn't do yet. Talk about how beautiful these ladies are. Y'all always tell me I don't never bring up the beautiful black queen, so we're about to bring them up, Shadow. Because y'all always say, Sharon, all you do is talk about how men need to improve and how men need to do this, that, and the third. And you never want. So we're gonna try to talk about something that ladies talk about. Since y'all so up in arms and y'all need me to rock my rim, baby, on the rim down. So we're gonna see what these beautiful ladies on Ask a Brother podcast is talking about. Shout out to Jeff. Jeff, if you're watching, it's about time we do a conversation. It's about time we do a discussion, young brother. I don't know what's going to be said. I don't know the topic, but hopefully we'll be entertained.
Do it, and I'm at the point where I'm gonna let them. Everybody can't go.
I want to hear from different voices. I don't want to just hear from people that agree with me. We're about to dive into some even deeper topics. Ask a Brother Podcast.
Ask a Brother Podcast.
And welcome to another episode of Ask a Brother Podcast. I'm your host, Jeff St. James. You know, the revolution is going to be because of us.
Okay.
It's obvious that the ladies, many of them are taking too long to know what it is that men want and are looking for. And it's not just with the statements like,
okay, so first question, Shadow. He gonna ask, what he do? I don't know if you did anything yet, but we're gonna ask you the question: are women taking too long to understand men? Shout out to Shadow the Titan Wise. Thank you so much. That's a crazy question to begin with. Hold on, let's see it again. Make sure I got it right.
It's obvious that the ladies, many of them are taking too long to know what it is that men want.
Are women taking too long to notice what men want? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree, 2 in the chat if you disagree. Women are taking too long to understand what men want. That's his name, Soul Provider. That's his name. I don't know what you want me to do. Reese says yes. See, look, Reese, you was over here cussing out the ladies before you heard the ladies, and you already agreeing with the premise. You already agree. Zero Tolerance says, so Zero Tolerance, do you agree or disagree? Mr. Center World said, women believe they already understand. So, Mr. Center of the World, you agree with Reese Cup and St. James that women are taking too long to understand what a man wants. Zero Time said, we know what a man wants. What a man wants. What a man needs. Thanking you for making me happy. So far, say they know they just don't care. Shicey Bum says, not like she don't know, she just don't care. God damn, you don't care about me, Shicey? All right, so we got some interesting thoughts in the chat. All right, let's see what he says. Let's go.
I'm looking for, and it's not just with the statements like what Ari's stating. I'm gonna show a couple clips.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be popcorn style with whoever wants to go. I know Maggie gonna be making the faces, so it's gonna be very interesting. Let me see. All right, so the first one I'm gonna play is Homegirl Lotto, who's now pregnant with the rapper 21 Savage, and she decided she wanted to get on stage.
Why are they shaking their heads already? What did Lotto do? What up, AC Boy? What did Lotto do? They already started shaking their heads before we seen anything. What is Lotto doing? Men want a slutty virgin? God damn. I didn't even know that was possible, my Reed. That's crazy. What's up, Elite Belzo? One, good day to you, beautiful. Thank you so much. Damn, they started shaking their heads as soon as they heard the word Lotto. Like, what did Lotto do? I don't know. Maybe I don't know too much about.
I believe it was with Mariah. Let's take a look.
Big Mama. Big Mama. Yeah, I know KT love that. I know KT love that, Big Mama.
All right. Maggie, you want to start off first?
What up, John Gold? Don't you start no stuff today, John. Hey, KT, I know you loving Big Mama. I know she up there too. She about like a good 8 months pregnant with that belly right there. KT, no, now KT want to act on silent now. Now he want to act on silent. What you feel about Big Mama showing her thing on stage? Now KT don't want to say nothing because he know he'll be trying to lay it right up under Big Mama. Okay, so I'm assuming they have a problem with it because she's pregnant. And I don't know. I think if that's what you was doing as a job beforehand, and you on stage and you perform, and that's how you always perform, I really don't see what's the big issue. I really don't understand. You are goddamn lying, KT. KT, if you got Big Mama pregnant, Big Lotto pregnant, you'll tell her, hey, why you pregnant? You can't do no shows anymore. You can't go ahead and get this money and do shows. Yeah, you cat. That's how she is. That's how you met her, and that's how she's gonna be. She got to keep on like what Myri's. Hey, she got to keep on working through the pregnancy, which most women have to do in real life too. Majority of women perform pregnant. It don't matter. Beyonce, Cardi B, they all did it. If they're performing, they didn't want that belly out. Stop it. But we're gonna see what they say. I don't know. I think she's an entertainer. And And she's doing what entertainers do. She's entertaining. So nobody looks. What you mean, Shadow? Also, I'm saying nobody looks at the lady that's I don't know. I'm gonna let them say something first. I don't know. I don't get it. Let's see what they're mad about.
Thank you. Please make it stop. Humbly, I want to offer a small correction, Mr. Jeff, on what you said. You said that it's taking women too long to know what men want. I disagree.
Okay.
I think it's taking them too long to accept what men want. They know. Women absolutely know what men want. There's a rebellious spirit, there's a defiance, there's a can't nobody tell me what to do. And the reason why I say that is because when they get to the big age, and I'm speaking as an older woman, I'm 50, when they get to this big age, usually.
Damn. Who thought she was older? She only 50. That's my age group. Oh, shit. That's my age group. She says she only a 50. She only a 50 ball. How old is Nia Long? Can somebody tell me how old is Nia Long? Hold on. That kind of bothered me a little bit. Can somebody tell me how old is Nia Long? This woman says she's 50. No, absolutely not. You can't be telling the truth, Virgo girl. What? Nia Long is what? Okay. God damn. Dang. How old are you, ma'am?
And I'm speaking as an older woman, I'm 50. When they get to the big age, and I'm speaking as an older woman, I'm 50.
Damn. Damn. KT the GOAT, would you pop off Nia Long at 55? I just want to know. Because I know KT, he was the ish. I know my brother. He like, yeah, big mama. KT the GOAT, what you doing with Nia Long at 55, bro? I'm just saying. All right. Okay. Damn. She 50.
When they get to this big age, usually there's the, okay, I'll submit. Okay, I'll listen. Okay, I won't have the last word. Okay, I'll be responsible with money. Okay, I'll put some clothes on. They knew that all along. With the young sister that you brought up, the Ari sister, she said, I realize that men aren't impressed by my accomplishments. And to your point, correctly, you said she's still fighting it. She's still got her fist up in the air. I'm going down with this ship. And then when they get to the bottom of the ocean, now they're trying to swim up to the top for someone to rescue them. And it's too late. So.
Wow. That is insane that they believe that somebody like Ari is trying to swim to the top for a man to save her. This is the issue that we keep having. I guess y'all was right. My bad. Y'all said it correctly. My bad. Like, I don't know why they believe that somebody like Ari Lennox is going to need a man to save her. Save her from what? What does Ari Lennox need a man to save her from? That is crazy work. What up, cuz? God damn. Goddamn, Myrie. It's not my fault. I give everybody a chance. I let people talk first before I pass each other, Myrie. Goddamn. What? KT said she was kind of cooking there. That's crazy. I don't know what woman that is established need a man to save her from. I do not understand that kind of talk. What do she need saving from? Hopefully, she will let us know what that woman needs saving from. Because I tell you this, all that stuff she talking about, no man that's good with Nia Long is going to tell Nia Long that she needs to dress differently and she needs to put on clothes and any of that stuff. No, that's just not going to happen. Nobody's going to tell J-Lo that because J-Lo, how old is J-Lo? Can somebody tell me how old is J-Lo? Bruh. And how old is this lady? Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maggie, I would have never thought that me and Maggie's in the same age group. What's up, Genesis? Ignorant TV say, I'm playing. Let me drop the link. I'm playing into women's delusion? I don't know how I'm playing into the women's delusion. That's crazy. You saying that I'm playing into a woman's delusion. That's crazy. That's insane. But we're going to that's crazy. Go ahead.
That's the only thing I would add is that they know exactly what men want. They just have to do it. And I'm at the point where I'm going to let them. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't.
Baby, I've been at that point, Miss Maggie. Baby, I've been saying, I don't say hyenas.
9 months ago, she told me the ship is sinking, Jeff. You can't bring everybody. You better get ready. And I was like, we still got time.
I don't save hyenas. I let hyenas be in the boneyard. Now, I talk to lionesses who might be wayward, the young ladies. They got good hearts, good spirits, but they don't know no better. I talk to them. But y'all hyenas in the boneyard, somebody that knocked y'all upside the head a couple of times and you still mad, I'm going to let you be over there and be mad, baby. You just going to have a hard time because everybody have some type of hard time and this going to be yours because you hard-headed. And we know what
Whoa. Whoa. That's kind of wow. So the hyenas are hard-headed because somebody went upside her head. That's wild. That's a wild statement, Miss Crimson Curl. Well, I'm gonna let it keep going. Let me see.
saying is a hard head make a soft what?
Yep.
Anita,
No lies.
pregnant women, like this is now a normalization of pregnant women now.
Yep.
On stage.
It is nothing normal about a pregnant woman going on stage and dancing. That is not being normalized. And before I get my ass cussed out, I'll make sure I don't get cussed out today. I got to start off on a good foot. God damn it. Welcome to the show, Supreme Vaginal Vessel, PhD. How you doing today?
Wonderful, sir. Why I always got to cuss you out? If I say anything, I done cuss you out. But Crimson Cure,
Mm.
you know I gotta just because, ladies, shut up. When you
Damn.
right, when you couldn't even navigate your own life, right? And so I always talk about this is who she is to me. Laid up with a man she wasn't even legally married to for 20 years, and when he dropped dead, he ain't even thought enough of her to buy a house, put a permanent roof over her head, or get some life
I know you
insurance.
lying.
She had to pack her duffel bag, or maybe her trash bag, right? She had to pack her trash bag and take her ass back to the mean streets of Chicago to live with her family, dodging bullets after 20 years
Ain't
with a
no way.
man. Baby, you did it wrong. You did it wrong, sweetheart. And so for you to get your guck my ass up here today and try to talk shit about women and call women, names and shit, bitch, get your own life together.
Ain't no way. I don't believe you, Diva. Ain't no way that's possible.
The lady told it herself. I don't know this lady. It's on her page, or at least it used to be. She told the story herself.
No way.
Way.
And then now she got the nerve to be saying that women that got oops upside they head. What is the hell is the damn why am I thing acting up now? I can't find the damn thing. A woman that saying that somebody went upside somebody else's head. Now she acting like, I don't know. That's just crazy work to me. I don't understand it for the life of me. Maybe KT the GOAT get it. Maybe he understands why people be capping the way how they be capping. Because that's insane. Go ahead. Let me know.
I do not know. But what I came here to say is you're damn right. I would stroke Nia Long's old ass if I wasn't married. You hear me? Deeply, passionately, with all of my heart. That's the only thing I wanted. The rest of this, I'm here just for, somebody to beat up on in case you need it. But other than that, I just had to confirm, yes, I would smoke Nia Long's backside.
What you think about Crimson Cure saying that women are hyenas and that they are just mad because somebody went upside their head once upon a time, and that's why they still mad?
Nah, dead as I say, like she may not say it the best way, but I can understand what she's saying. It's what we say about me. And look, you can't save everybody who ain't willing to be. You know what I'm saying? She may not be the messenger for it, but I think that's what she's just saying. If she trying to put somebody on something that's good for them and they feel it ain't good because they want to do all this rah-rah, you know what I'm saying? What we supposed to do? Anybody's supposed to do. You can't break yourself trying to save somebody's shoe.
That's true,
So
but why is there a need to then start calling them names because they don't think the way you do when you found out the hard way that the way you was thinking wasn't right? So who's to say in another 10 years she won't find out that the way she's thinking right now wasn't right or didn't work out in her best interest? And so you can have your opinion and do what you want to do, but the need to try to denigrate other women because they do and think differently when realistically we don't even know if you done got your head screwed on straight at this point, because somebody in the chat was saying now she in a polygamy marriage, which means she still ain't married to the nigga because she ain't the first wife. So she still ain't legally married to the nigga. And so she'll sit her raggedy mouth, ugly ass up here and try to denigrate other women. Bitch, not on my watch.
Hey, look, I ain't got nothing to do with this, Steve. Don't be mad at me.
Yeah, we mad at you because you trying to give her an excuse. So, so KT. So if this is true, right? Because we don't know for a fact, right? Somebody put it in the chat. We don't know if it's 100% true. So if it is true that her first relationship, the man died, she was never married to that man. And now she possibly in a relationship now where she is not the original wife and she is an add-on wife. She's in a polygamous type style situation. Is this the proper person to be talking and calling women hyenas and that they don't listen?
Well, nah, I said from the beginning, this may be the wrong messenger. I mean, for some people it will be. That's just being outright and honest. That's why, manosphere people got fans. Like everybody, some people are looking for some extreme types or something, you know. But no, I don't think she should be. But I ain't gonna say she can't be. Let's be very frank on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't
So
think.
now, do you think she's gonna appeal to more women or she's gonna appeal to more men?
I think she'll appeal to more. I don't know.
You know.
I really don't know. I'm thinking about now because I'm thinking about. I really don't know.
Well, none of the ladies agree with her, and Diva clearly agrees with everything she say wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
She's
I
so
mean,
damn silly.
I mean, Diva definitely gets anything she's saying, but I mean, I'm saying.
Matter of fact, the only person that agrees with her right now is you.
No, I don't know who her fan base is. I don't know
You,
who, and
clearly.
I'm not even saying that. And I'm not. No, hell no. I'm not even sitting there saying, like I said from the beginning, I am not. I've said she's maybe the wrong messenger. I'm just saying I can get the understanding because again, we say it all the time in different ways. We may go about it in different variations, but we literally always be like, all right, it's a bunch of people we can't save. Drop them. And y'all, like I get what you're saying. Don't degrade people in order to push your message, but that's just how the internet works. This is what we do up here all the time. Let's be real. I don't understand you. Is shut your dumb ass up. You don't understand me.
The thing is,
shut your goofy ass up. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to, if you're going to do that, it got to be with some kind of facts or stats or some kind of data.
No, that's how it should be. But again, this is the internet. Nothing on the internet is based on facts for real. It's based on like presentation. If you can present something that looks similar to what you're saying, then it will be a group of people who agree. That's just being honest. You feel me?
That is just crazy to me, KT. The amount of people that just willing to listen to possibilities is just crazy to me.
I mean, no, I can agree with that. But again, this is the internet. That's just the full thing I realized. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's not about facts. Like that's why so much argument constantly with a lot of us people. Even sometime up here, we throw in, you know, a lot of people that say shit like it's not the truth, it's my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can't tell me what I meant when I said that. Nah, you sometimes like that's what I be saying. A lot of times, even when you up here talking, words are defined. I don't really want to say what's your opinion or my opinion. We can just go off the defined word, and that's how we should be. But that's not how the world works. Because the internet is a place. JP is still popping. That's just being.
I don't know if he's still. I don't know if he's still that, but he still say a lot of things that a lot of other degenerate men will say. I will give you that. He's
I ain't saying he's popping like people really like him.
He's just stupid enough to actually say it out loud.
In fact, and people like that though. That's what I'm saying. They may not like it personally and admit it, but it's still enough to where JP does get views. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of, even though we all know, like even the people who fuck with JP, really is his supporters like, nah, this nigga be saying goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? But they still support him. You know what I'm saying? And that it ain't gonna change.
I don't know. I don't know. I think you just muddying the waters and saying that. I don't know, but you like nonsense. So you know, so I could kind of understand. You like.
Nah, I don't like nonsense. You out here breaking and shaking. You feel?
You do like nonsense. You like get it, big mama. Get it.
No. I've said, listen, and this being real. Last night, you right. I was on Bomb Show. I said, you know what? I support degeneracy.
Oh no, you did not. And then you was just about.
I did.
KT, you was just about to argue. KT, you was just about to argue me down. Just go ahead.
No, listen. I support some degeneracy. It's like you said before, manipulation ain't all bad. I can agree. All control ain't bad. Everything, some things are just purely bad, right? But then there's some things that, like, again, control doesn't have to be bad. If my lady, how my relationship go, my lady trusts me to control things. That's not bad. I'm not trying to control her. She just entrusts me to lead things. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, things aren't inherently bad just because it's some. Now, if you're doing anything in excess, I believe, like if your life is like y'all be saying, if you're really focused on degeneracy, okay, that's terrible. But listen, when me and my lady or any lady I done been with, I'm on my top degeneracy shit when we in this bedroom. I'm biting off toenails if that's what you like. Whatever you need.
I think you be conflated. Like if you're doing something with your lady, that's not considered degenerate.
No, I can understand. I'll say the act of degeneracy can be done with your lady.
But yes, you can. You and your partner can do degenerate things together.
No, that's my point. I'm going to make sure we do degenerate things together. We're going to do degenerate shit. But we're not going to live on that basis. Just know when you get in this bedroom, top degeneracy is needed.
Right, and so that's what a misunderstanding is. But you having sex with your lady, I don't think that's degenerate. You want to spit in her mouth and all that, whatever. You want to be like Kristi noem husband, whatever. I don't care.
No, hold up. That's gay. It's a that's like the Africans be saying, like, why are you gay? It's a difference.
All right, let me get back to it. I ain't gonna let you stress me out today.
Twerking and doing all this extra stuff. Now, this is now a normalization of pregnant women now.
Yep.
On stage, twerking and doing all this extra stuff.
Yeah, and I saw a couple of comments.
So before we move that forward, KT, you think that Lotto dancing on stage pregnant is now that is a normal thing for pregnant women to do?
Nah, hell no. Regular women ain't performing.
What? So why do these things get like? How are you getting away with that? And how these three ladies are going to agree with yes? This is the more normalized thing to happen now because Lotto's on stage dancing while she's pregnant. Now every woman is going to be dancing while she's pregnant on stage.
I don't think that's what I think, so they're trying to be salacious and whatnot, overstating it. But I think they are pointing to something real in this instance. And there is among younger Black women, they don't have the same values surrounding childbirth, right? And so when I was coming up, as a woman who just gave birth to a child, you and that child were expected to be in the house for at least 6 weeks. You did not come out. You did not bring the child out for at least 6 weeks. And then even when you did bring the child out, you wouldn't be in no place with the small baby like a mall with a bunch of people. And now that's very common. You will see girls with brand new babies. They pores still open and they got that baby and they out in public.
Yeah,
there's an issue there because there is you need time to acclimate to being a mother, right? And it's time for you to bond. But these women aren't putting the proper emphasis on developing that new role because you don't know it until you do it, right? Yeah, they still think that they are the same person they were before they had that child, which means that they can go out, be on the scene. About a year or two ago, it was a young woman here, and it was right around like New Year's. She had just had a baby maybe like 3 months ago and went out for New Year's and got killed. So now that baby got to grow up without her. And it's been several instances like that. And I just really wish young Black women would understand that role is very important and you need some time to adjust to it. You and that baby.
I think on your first kid, you wait the 6 weeks or 6 months. Your second kid, you outside the second day.
But you're supposed to be, it's not even about knowing how to, it being brand new. Like as a woman, once you go through that process, like you open, you need time to come back to yourself. And then it's a brand new baby. That baby don't need to be around nobody. I don't know.
That
we
baby
keep our
need
babies like
attention.
that first 6 weeks. Our babies, they in the house. And when people come to see them, they in like a bassinet zipped up. Look at them because we don't want nobody kissing on them or none of that other shit. So yeah, I'm sorry. And maybe we different, but that's how everybody around me did it when I was growing up. So
yeah, I think that is a very true statement for your first kid, your second kid, your second kid. Nobody give a damn. They're like, oh,
nah, bro. My daughter, my fourth kid, and she literally did not my wife on her own. She didn't even show a picture of her on Facebook till she was like 6 months old. Like we ain't take her out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100% wholeheartedly with Diva on this. Like I ain't saying that's what people do, but they should do that. You need to take time to like that baby need attention, man. For real.
Okay, welcome to the show. Bomb Cherry Juice. Good day. How you doing? What's your thoughts?
What's going on? It is Foolery Friday, right? Just make sure.
Yeah.
Just make sure before I get started. But no, I see everybody's point, right? I see Diva's point because she's right. Like, first of all, the first 6 weeks, the woman needs to heal, right? Her body needs to heal. I think that's what you mean by being open, because you're still, you can actually end up dying doing too much, right? And some women have. And the baby though, now it's a little. Nobody's supposed to be kissing the baby, picking up the baby in the first 6 months. Definitely 6 weeks. I don't know about 6 months because after 6 weeks they go to daycare and shit. They need to be out in the world, and that way they won't get all them goddamn allergies like the white people get. Y'all don't know that the white people got allergies. You know why? Because their mamas kept them indoors and shit, right? Wouldn't let them be out in the air. These motherfuckers allergic to air, fresh air.
Man, they white. They allergic to the sun. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what God loves, but that's neither here nor there.
But I just think your first kid, you very overprotected, but by the time you get your second, third kid, man, you ain't worried about no damn dirt. You still worried about your kid though. I would give that. Like that's one thing I still held on to. I don't want you kissing my kid. Don't be picking up my kid. There ain't no need for you just to pick up my kid just to pick it up. Dumb.
Yeah. No,
don't be just picking up my kid. If my kid just laying down, ain't fussing or nothing, don't just pick up my kid just to pick it up. Oh, let me hold your baby. No. You don't need to hold my damn baby. Sit your ass down.
Smelling like smoke and shit.
Yeah, like if I'm trying to cook or something, now my baby tossing and turning. All right, pick him up, burp him, whatever. Okay, pick up the kid. But my kid's sitting there just Google gone by itself. Leave my damn kid alone. Shit, let me go around touching my damn kid. Want to touch my kid cheeks and none of that shit? No, absolutely not. So I agree with that part too. But by the time your second kid come around, you don't care if your kid playing in dirt. You don't give a damn about none of that. You're like, yeah, go on the swings.
The first baby taking care of the second baby. Shit.
Okay, like goddamn shit. But I do understand that sentiment, but I just don't see it in mass. That is a bunch of this idea that is going to be pregnant young women just dancing on stages. It's just not going to happen. I don't believe. I don't think it's ever going to really be a thing. Maybe at their own baby shower. Yeah, they would be partying. They would dance at their own baby showers. But otherwise than that, I don't see women doing what Lotto is doing en masse.
Well, I won't say it's a majority or anything of that, but I will say kind of like how we be saying about the men, it is a large group of women who do that. Like, I can't lie, that's definitely something far more prevalent than when I was like a child. Because we had teen clubs where I was from. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have no damn teen club.
No, we did. Word on God, CJ's Lounge. Winston-Salem. But no, God, like I knew girls who were pregnant in school and everything. I ain't really see them at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like the teen clubs and stuff. But
it was hiding that shit. Yeah, they couldn't come out.
Hiding that. Yeah, and they peoples too. They like, man, hell no, you already pregnant. Fuck up.
Wait a minute. You be talk. Wait a minute. I be confused when I hear you speak, because you're not wrong, but you talking about a different generation. You my son's age. You just a couple of years older. Y'all, them little girls was out having babies. They was in school with their pregnant bellies. Now my generation, they wasn't.
I'm just saying,
and they wasn't at the
going
club.
to school. I mean, they wasn't going to the club. Like I can agree with you.
They
every
was in the
generation
club.
it got worse, I guess you could say, to a certain extent. Because I'm
No,
just saying, from when I was a teenager going to the teen club, I didn't see as many. And I know these girls. This is my side of town stuff. Like I know girls who are pregnant, but I'm just saying they weren't coming to the club like that. Now it is a thing where you might go to the club and see a whole group of chicks that's real life. Like it's five girls.
My niece,
2 of them pregnant, 3 of them pregnant.
Before your generation, it was all on it was advertised where young ladies first of all, they was trying to get pregnant. Remember that PhD when they was talking about a massive load of young girls trying to get pregnant. Some of them wanted to get pregnant together. They were making pregnancy packs, and they was out in the club and everywhere together. So I don't know what Kristi talking about. My niece is your age, and she was pregnant with her pregnant belly out at the club. And when I say pregnant belly, I mean she had on a crop top with her belly out.
God damn, I wanted she was scraping the ground. God damn.
Well, she had nothing to scrape the ground. That's the man thing. But she was.
Oh, all right. So it sounds like all right, we a little divided on that.
Comments where people, you know, talked about Jezebel and the Jezebel spirit. And, you know, as a person of faith, if you're familiar with the story, I actually did an entire live about the story of Jezebel and Ahab. And that is exactly what we are experiencing. A very haughty, prideful, lustful spirit. I agree with Maggie. I think it's a lack of humility, you know, that you're not going to tell me what to do spirit, but we're going to see how that's going to work out for them. And it doesn't. Women today need a great big dose of humility. They believe that they are more attractive than they are, that they're fitter than they are. Like they don't live in reality. It is like a mass psychosis when we're talking about modern day women.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to call myself a woman because of what I'm seeing, and especially in our community.
So this woman right now is dressed like she older than she is, right? I guess that's called humility. But she got that sideburns cut down. She's conservative and progressive, because I'm a little confused looking at her. And so is she saying that, because she said something she sounded like she's jealous of young women when she said that they think they're prettier than they are. Like, what the hell does that even mean? If I think I'm beautiful, but you think I'm ugly, what that got to do with anything? If I don't, and see, that's how I know she don't like young women. She's jealous of them, because she could have spoke on what she really believed without, you know. She even said they think they fitter than they are.
Nah, look, I'll just take the other side, right? But here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna use no context of women. For men, we talk about how like delusional men are. They think this and that, and the third. And I constantly say, you know, most of this stuff is both of us thing. That's why I think what she's saying has like some validity. We're not talking about people your age, Bomb. I think most of y'all, even with y'all carry yourselves differently. Like, even if you getting on some freaky shit, y'all not out here really publicly about it. The way that younger women my age and under that I've seen, they don't work in that fashion. Like they work in a way that, fuck this shit, I'm gonna get the bag, I'm gonna do what I want. You know what I'm saying? It is a delusion a lot of us have.
That's not delusional if they doing it, right?
No, it's delusion if you saying I'm a, like how you know. I know y'all done seen by our videos of that white dude where he asked a whole bunch of women, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you? Just how anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, but what's wrong? Hey, listen, if I say that I'm a 10,
right,
and I feel like I'm a 10, and my husband think I'm a 10, who are you to then tell me I'm delusional because you think I'm a 6?
See, hold up.
My question.
This go back to what I had said earlier. This that delusion where people will say it ain't no true thing except for what I believe or what I accept. So regardless of how you feel, you can, if we being honest, we can say I feel like I'm a 10. I know I'm probably an 8.
No, that's
ain't nothing wrong with
But
that, because delusion is saying you're a 10 because most people not 10.
For each one of those. And so why like, there's no universal standard for what an 8 is.
No, but
and
we
so
know
how,
if we're saying 10, 10 is a perfect.
No. Because you think somebody ain't, that don't mean that should alter what they got going on at all. Who are you?
Right. And the confidence,
right. And so that woman has bought into black men's, or what she think black men's assessment of what black women look like.
Right.
No, that
So
ain't
she's trying
assessment
to
of black
speak,
women
you
or
know,
any
as a
women.
woman
I'm
with the
saying,
male brain.
like I said, I ain't really even trying to contest
I'm
it
talking about the
toward women. I'm
woman in the
saying like,
video.
no, all right, I agree. I'm just pointing out more or less
Right.
a scale of 1 to 10. 10 is
Right.
perfect.
I'm talking about the right video,
No,
bro.
What happens
there's no
if
such
you
Okay,
thing
agree
as
so
you
the
perfect.
can't keep arguing the point? When you can see you can't keep arguing the point. What I'm saying is it's all opinion. If
I
I
can
put a
see that
picture
she
up
was
here,
talking about that. What are you talking about?
no K,
I,
if I put a picture up here, Sharon might say that's a 6. I might say it's a 7. You might say it's an 8. What that tells us, this is just our opinion. So if she says she's a 10, what makes your opinion more valid than her opinion?
because
Right.
okay, thank you. No, hold up. Thank you for that. Because honesty is saying, regardless of what our numbers were, it wasn't a 10. So when you say I'm a 10,
What?
regardless of whatever, we can all agree, like if we just being honest, like, no, you're a pretty woman. A 10 is perfect. I'm gonna say it like we know
No,
what a scale
listen,
of 1 to 10 means, regardless of the in between.
listen to me, baby. If there is no perfect, right? There is no perfect. Therefore, the number 10 doesn't mean that you're perfect. It doesn't, like the way you were saying it, then why do a 1 through 10 if we know nobody gonna ever reach 10?
Right. Great
So
point.
right,
What
so
you mean?
therefore it's all not, it's subjective. So I feel good today. I feel perfect today, as perfect as I can be. I look as perfect as I can look, right? And therefore I can put myself at a 10, and you don't have to agree, but that doesn't make me delusional though.
And look,
I mean, again, if
and
perfect
look,
is
as I'm
perfect,
saying,
perfect is a
KT,
defined word.
yeah,
Perfect is a
but perfect
defined
doesn't mean
word.
It is.
If
10.
you could say perfect for you, that ain't perfect.
Yeah,
Like
but
how Sharon said he don't
no,
lie, and I
perfect
was
for
like,
me
and
is
he made the
perfect for
thing
me.
about like, now look how I was saying like, oh, what you saying, you perfect in something? Because he was saying he don't lie, right? He's like, no, I ain't saying I'm perfect. You get what I'm saying? That's not making you, just because you saying you the best you could do. That's not the best period. Like you could
Wait
try
a
to play
minute.
basketball as
Wait,
hard as
let
you
me
Hold on,
ask
can.
you
You're
this.
not going to beat
So
LeBron.
Wait,
KT,
let me
You know what I'm
so
wait.
KT,
Do
let
he
me
know the
ask you a
definition
question.
of perfect? What's the definition of perfect?
Mm.
It's
Without
being as
flaw.
perfect to that characteristic or whatever as you can be. So when I said that I'm perfect for me, as good as I can feel for who I am, that mean, and so yes, that's what perfect means.
Yeah,
No, I
like
thought perfect would means like without flaw.
All right, so
No,
KT. All right, so KT, if I think I'm an 8 and you think I'm a 5, who's correct?
I don't know.
oh Lord. So both of y'all delusional, huh? You delusional for thinking he one number. He's delusional for thinking he's another number.
No, I just say I don't know. What are you? I
I
was
know.
very honest there. I'm not going to sit there and say one of y'all right or wrong. I'm saying I don't know.
yeah,
Like that's
delusion.
just
So
being honest.
I think that's just a bad example to try to explain delusion. Delusion might be a woman saying, or a man saying they feel like their penis worth, $500 million. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's
Need a man. Hold on 1 second. Go ahead, PhD, bro. If you there.
You there, Diva? All right, Brownsville, New York. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Damn.
Brownsville with the $2.
Nah, she ain't here. I got it. Brownsville with the $2. That's on her internet going out. She gonna cuss me out. Ask KT. Ask KT what he rated his wife. His rank. What he rank his wife?
Can you hear me, Sharon?
No.
Nope.
Oh, you know what? Because I got it going through the speaker too, so that's the problem.
Oh, we can hear you now. Cuss me
Hear you
out.
now.
It's
Oh,
fine.
We can hear you now.
no, I had it coming through a speaker and I was in the other room. Okay.
Okay. Nope, can't hear you no more.
Brownsville, New York, $2. Ask KT what he ranked his wife. That's how she
Nope.
said it.
How you rate your wife? Let's see if you
Nope,
delusional or
I'm
not.
not telling you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. I am
That's
delusional.
crazy because all you gotta do is say she's
No,
a
I'm not
10.
playing the game with y'all. Because let's be real. If I said she a 10, y'all gonna be like, "Well, you're delusional." And if I
No,
say she's a
I would
4,
be
y'all
like,
gonna be
that's her
like, "Well,
husband.
you
That's
think
what
she
you.
ugly?"
Don't worry about what we gonna say. What is
No,
your?
so that's why I'm not
It
worried
is.
about
Hold on.
answering it.
Hold
Speak
That's
on,
your
exactly what
KT.
I'm not worried
truth.
about
Speak your
answering. I'm
truth,
not worried.
KT.
Hold
Don't let
I
that
am
scare
not
you.
answering it. I didn't keep it
Hold
real
on.
with y'all.
It
I'm
did
not
not say.
answering it.
It did not say, KT, answer the question on what you think the panel is going to say. It says, ask KT what he rates his wife. That's it. You don't got
Yeah,
to
and I
worry
said
about
I'm
what
not
we say.
answering it.
Well, I rate my
I ain't
husband a
answering it.
10. My husband is a 10, baby. Fuck out of here.
I
Okay.
know my wife a 10,
I
boy.
know.
I was looking at her this
I
morning.
know
I
we all
said,
delusional.
Hold on. Remember,
I woke up to Pocahontas this morning. I said, "Ooh, you so sexy."
and look, I interrupted Eda Man, so we got Eda Man finishing up his statement, and then we got the verbal assassin right after Eda Man. Let's go.
I yield my mat to the verbal assassin.
The bourbon.
No, he's over there drunk as hell.
I'm drinking on that Mad Dog 2020 on a Monday
Hey,
morning.
it's Foolery Friday, so I guess anything goes, baby. You get your sip on. It's okay. What's up,
What's your
everybody?
thoughts?
How y'all doing?
What's your thoughts,
And
Verb?
verbal.
Hey, I was getting my audio together, so I didn't hear everything. I just came in where I could really hear when KT refuses to call his wife a 10. And I mean, to me, like that's cause for a divorce. You know what I'm saying, or at least some type of legal separation.
Damn. Yeah, I
'Cause
think the fact
Okay.
that people believe that whatever they think of somebody, and they look at a woman and in their mind they look at that woman as a 5, 4, or 3 that she deserves less is wild to me in the first place.
I told y'all this. These dudes get caught up in this.
Oh
They get
no.
caught up in the prototype and not their type. Your type supposed to be a 10 to you. I'm
Right.
Yeah,
supposed to
no,
be
and
a,
Exactly.
again,
Exactly.
y'all have to make an argument based on nothing.
no.
That's what y'all
It's
doing. Y'all hold up. So I gave y'all no number. So
no,
y'all
cause
literally
no.
making hold up, stop.
we're not
I
talking
gave y'all
about your
no
wife no
number.
more.
No, he literally just did. He
No,
literally was like,
I
these
did not
niggas
talk
and
about
shit.
your
So
wife.
Verbal
hold
you
on,
started
hold on.
off with
do.
the
So
whole
so so
Okay,
KT,
so
boy, y'all niggas
hold on. So hold on,
so
hold on. So this
too
whole
old to be
conversation
this
started. Hold
fool.
on, KT. This whole conversation started because of what the lady was saying. Right? She's saying that these women are delusional. They don't know that they're not looking, they're not up to par and all these things. That's how the
Before
conversation
either man
started.
spoke, Verbal
Way
literally
before we
said
asked that. And you
is
said you agree with her by saying that these young ladies are delusional.
yeah, before either
Okay.
man spoke, Verbal's last statement was I came in where KT refused to call his wife a 10. And then he continued on from that, literally saying, yeah, this these dudes out here that ain't looking for they type and
Okay.
they work. So
So what
again,
they
I'm
got
not
to do
talking
but
with
about
he's
you?
true though. But it's true
Yes.
what he's saying because, like Bom said, your wife, your woman, she should be a 10 to you. It don't matter what
yeah,
Sharon
no,
thinks, I
I
think,
agree.
Eda Man thinks, Bom.
I
It don't
agree.
matter.
It
I
shouldn't
agree.
And
be.
you literally just
But we know
said
how the
when Bon
game will be
Cherry
played.
said, hold on though, when Bon Cherry just said that her husband's a 10 to her, Eda Man said his wife is a 10 to him, you said they're delusional, which is telling me that
No, I'm saying we're
you
all
don't think your
delusional.
wife is a 10.
I literally said, hey, I said, no, you're lying. So
You
I
think it's
literally said,
delusional. So
no,
you think it's
listen,
delusional to believe that your spouse
I
is a
said
10?
verbatim. I said verbatim. I'm not gonna say the response because then y'all gonna claim I'm delusional.
No, that's you
I literally said that,
who says
listen.
that.
So if the next statement I made
So,
towards them saying they tens is we all delusional. That's literally what I said.
That's
I
right.
know
Okay,
Because
because
you
we
they
call you
all
delusional.
call them
delusional. We gonna all
delusional.
say our people are. No, I literally said I'm
So
not
you're
gonna
so you're
reply because
saying
y'all
that
gonna
it's
say I'm
delusional.
delusional.
So you're saying that it's delusional to say that your spouse is a
No, it's
10. You're the only
delusional
one
for
up
us to
here
say
saying
people are
that.
perfect. Yeah, it's delusional for any person to say
So
people
you
are
can't have
perfect.
a so you cannot so you're saying to me
Like
that
perfect for me don't
that
mean
it's
perfect.
that you cannot look at your spouse and feel like they're perfect for you?
Perfect for me is not perfect. It's
Okay then. So
delusional to act like
that's
that
all they're
is.
asking
That's
you
what
is
delusion
about for
is for
okay.
me.
you.
All right. So he's not willing to have the conversation
I
clearly.
literally just did. I just sat here and said, y'all, I'm gonna say this one last time, really clear.
Please don't say it again. We heard you.
Saying somebody is perfect is not true. Like
Go look
nobody's
up the
perfect.
word
So
perfect.
saying somebody perfect, you are.
But the
I got you.
question is, what is your wife to you? It ain't got nothing to do with perfect to the rest of all these other niggas. Matter of fact, nobody else's opinion matter but her husband's.
Right. So, which is kind of crazy. Welcome to the show. Welcome. God damn, it got me all twisted. PhD, are you there? She's still working on her speakers, possibly. Tuzzy K with the $4.99. If KT can't answer, he can't participate in this conversation. Come on, Sharon. Hold a strong standard. But it is kind of crazy, though.
So as I said, the word perfect, by definition, is something completely without flaw. Now, I left out completely, but I just said without flaw. So again, it's no changing of what the definition is due to what is perfect for me, right? Because even if you perfect for me, you still gonna come with flaw. So again, I'm just saying, because 0 is the fucked upest thing like that.
Wait a minute.
No debate. This person smacked.
Hello. Listen, remember when they said black men can't read? This is a perfect example, right? He gave you the definition of perfect as a verb. But when we talking about people being perfect, it's an adjective, right? You didn't know that? So now read the definition of perfect as an adjective, as it explains what you think of this person. Go ahead and tell us.
Hello, you gotta do like what you call it. Read.
Yeah, read. So what is the definition of perfect when it's an adjective? Go ahead.
Sharon, chapter 4, verse 7.
This is the definition. As a verb, it means make something. As a verb, it means make something complete or bring it to, like what I read, the definition was an adjective.
Read it. No, read it. Read it. You're going to know that it doesn't refer to a person.
Something entirely without flaw, defects, or faults, meeting all requirements.
And they're not talking about
accuracy or complete excellence.
No, she said read it as, what's the adjective version of it?
That's what I just read.
What is it?
The adjective, and then explains as a verb, it means make something complete or bring to its best possible form, while as a noun, it refers to the adjective
one?
I just keep telling something entirely without flaw, defects, or faults.
Yeah. So what I see, it says having all the required and desirable elements, qualities, characteristics, and as good as it could possibly be. That's the adjective. But you're right if you go to the verb, make complete, free of faults and defects, or as close as such a condition. Now, when it say or as close as such a condition, then that means that it is as good as it possibly can be. But it doesn't mean that. Go ahead.
Yeah, you hear it a lot in golf. They say he golfed the perfect game. He didn't get 18 hole-in-ones. That's not what he said. They said they said that it was a perfect game because he did almost the best that anybody else could do. Like that was close, it was borderline perfect. So it don't have to be always perfect to still fit that same definition.
Agreed. And even if it's still okay to say that your woman don't have no flaws to you.
Right.
You don't need to make a decision based on what somebody else can say. In the urges of dialogue.
Yeah, you might like a flaw, right? If you like a flaw, then it's perfect to you.
It's perfect, right?
It might be. We might be using a different definition.
From the beginning, we're not using a different definition.
I'm talking about for delusion. What do you think your definition of delusion is?
Accepting false reality is truth.
So what's false about somebody thinking their wife is perfect?
No, we're not asking what you think. We talking about truth. That's what I'm saying. Now we switched it to what they thinking.
It's their truth.
Because that's what the fuck I've been talking about from the beginning. Their truth.
No, listen.
The truth. Hold up. It's your truth, my truth, the truth.
No, hold on. That's the point.
Don't change what the truth is, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. There's no the truth on what someone's ranked at. It's no the truth. It's only your truth and my truth. It's nothing that we can point to. It's nothing we can point to and say this is the truth on how bomb cherry looks. Tell me what I said.
That we can you know that we can spend the next 2 hours on this with KT, right?
Right.
And also, KT, you up to $4, by the way, with your goddamn F-bombs, with your dirty mouth.
I got you.
Did I?
KT, do you argue with your wife like this? You argue with your wife like this on every little thing, every little
Nah,
word?
that's why he come up here. Nah, that's what we from. He
No,
be
me and my
like, yes,
wife. That's
ma'am.
why she my
I'm
wife.
sorry, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we work together. Yeah, nah. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all too. I know, ma'am. You all the time. I'm a courteous person. That's
Not
period.
no
I'm from the
ma'am,
south.
E. That's really some
Oh
shade,
no.
like
I'm
for
from the
real.
south. You know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
just a
not right.
courteous person. That ain't gonna change. But nah, me. That's why. That's why it's my wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a partnership. We work together. You know what I'm
But do
saying?
you argue with her like this and pick and get into little debates over stupid shit all the time? Do you do that?
What are you talking about? We don't have that in our
What I
relationship.
just talking about. So you're a totally different person with her than you are up here on these panels. Is that what
No,
you're
I'm the
saying?
same person everywhere I
Oh
am.
God, poor lady.
She ain't. The
Okay,
difference
that's what
is
I wanted to know.
y'all. She done heard us talk before, right? She like I understand both sides, but sometimes that just don't make sense.
No,
Like you
she
know what I'm
don't.
saying?
She be
Yes,
like, I
she
wish you talk
do.
to me like that,
And I
little
don't even
nigga.
ask her.
It's
I
gonna
don't
be a
even ask
problem
her
in the
like what
South.
you think. She just be like, I heard y'all talking or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she like, nah, I think that's kind of crazy. But
What
you
you
know,
was
to each
saying,
his own.
right? Yeah,
No, what
yeah.
y'all trying to say? Like
No,
some of the
what
things
you
y'all
be
even try to
saying.
imply is like this is a defined thing.
Wait
Like
a
she,
minute.
it is what it is.
Is that the Crimson Curd on there?
Yeah, girl, you didn't
Yes,
notice.
child.
Oh no.
Girl, I was looking about to say the best looking one, down, and then I look and see the Crimson Curd in the back.
Girl, she
Yes,
trying to make a comeback or something. I don't know.
girl,
Ain't that
she covering
the
her whole
therapist guy?
face. She look good when it's covered. No, I'm joking, but nah, she looking
Yeah,
good.
she looks good on that little, right there. She looks better than I've ever seen her look. So
I know that's what
yeah.
I mean. Yeah, she looked good.
She looks better than she's ever looked. Yay for her.
Yo,
Cause
shout
That's
out
y'all
it.
to
know. Cause
and shout
y'all
out to
know. Dot,
Huh?
uh-oh.
dot, dot.
Uh-oh, she back.
What?
Yeah,
What?
y'all say
She
she look
said, the
better than
speaker
she
let
ever
me go.
looked. So cause y'all know. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah.
We're quiet. We're trying not to say the quiet part out loud. PhD, but there.
Oh no, I done already called the ugly and gunk mouth earlier. So
Oh, okay. I missed it. 'Cause oh Lord, because
Let's get back into what this Anita P. Stoudemire is saying.
Than they are, that they're fitter than they are. Like we're gonna see how that's gonna work out for them. And it doesn't. It doesn't. Women today need a great big dose of humility. They believe that they are more attractive than they are, that they're fitter than they are. Like they don't
Hey,
live
can we
in
pause it right
reality.
there?
It is like
So can say someone can be delusional when it comes down to weight because it is a metric, or y'all think that's not the fact either?
well, I think that you on some bullshit right now because a woman don't say, "Hey, I'm 120 pounds." She'll say, "Yeah, I'm okay with my weight." If she's okay with her weight, and by the way, I've been a thin woman to a big woman to thin again and big again, baby, and I've been fabulous in all of that shit. In fact, I look better though with the weight on.
No, I'm asking like, say for example, if she says she's not obese, then we can say that if she is obese based on her body fat, is then she being delusional? Or are we saying that's still not delusion either? When it comes down to weight, something that can be measured by science.
Well, yeah, if on the scale, if she's obese and she says she's not, I wouldn't say she's delusional or she lying, right? Or but that's not what women are doing. Y'all would claim that, right? Women are saying, "Hey, I'm in my skin. I love myself," and self, what they call it, body positivity. And the
Well, no,
men say,
like growing up, what I'm saying is I would hear people say, I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
"Yeah, that was just
Or
his,"
or
and he was
yeah,
kidding. A
or
young
they say
adult.
I'm not big, I'm thick. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
like,
thick.
okay.
That's delusion, bro. I'm
Well,
sorry.
thick. Now define thick.
So I think the problem is it depends.
It depends on the.
It's another very subjective thing because what Little Kim is now compared to what she is when she was younger, right? Those are two different body types.
Like,
What she is back then and now. But if
she
you
a
look
bit
at
block now.
somebody like
But if you're 300 pounds and you're not thick, you're kind of on the bigger side, right? If you're 300 pounds.
Man, if a girl 300 pounds, she better be 6'4", boy. You hear me?
Well,
That just
I can show you me 10 pounds from 300 pounds, but you ain't gonna be able to see it though. See, so you men think y'all know what y'all talking about. So usually when y'all say 300 pounds, she usually about 500 pounds in what y'all talking about. Right?
boy.
And then it depends on how she shaped with them big
No.
butt and big titties, baby.
Nah, KT knows what a 300-pound woman looks like.
Right.
Nah, I agree. I
Because
do.
they actually like fat women as long as she got a waistline. As long as
That's
she got
That's
a
it, yo.
waistline and a
I know how
shape,
the
they
ratio
like the big
move.
girls.
As long as
So
she
they
has a
like her.
waistline and knows how to cook. Make
Yeah, I
sure
know
you
how
get
that
No,
ratio
she ain't
move.
got to know how to cook.
Okay.
Y'all
She
like
need
to
a
Wait,
lie and
120-pound
claim that.
booty.
It's a
You know what I'm talking about?
Look, you
Okay,
gotta
but let's
slap
get
the
back to
thigh
the
out the way it
conversation.
is.
So therefore, let's get back to the conversation. The scale doesn't actually matter. If she's in shape, so the scale don't actually matter according to this conversation, because you saying that if she got a big ass, slim waist, they don't mind if she's 200 pounds.
Okay, so
But
then,
most girls ain't got no big ass or slim
so then,
waist.
are
You
the
know,
people
they
on
be saying
600
that.
pound life? They're just thick. They're not fat or obese.
The
On
600
my
pounds?
600 pound life.
No, those people are those people are unhealthy. That's why they go into the doctor every 2 days.
Are they obese though?
Right,
Because
it's
you could
called
be
morbidly
thin.
obese.
You could be thin and be unhealthy.
Yeah, but what we
They're
have
not just unhealthy.
that's fine. The 600-pound life, everybody's going to be agreed that those people are unhealthy. But we're
Okay,
not
so
talking. Those are
And being
anomalies. Those are
obese.
not. Those are exceptions to the rule. Most women, we could have a conversation around maybe the 200-pound mark, 215 marks, and stuff like that, and it's going to be different body types for that level. Where some men will look at a woman that's 200 pounds and never guess that she's 200 pounds because it's in every right place.
because it's proportion. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they got somebody that is only 5'1" and 200 pounds. Then we looking at her like, oh my God, she's like what Bomb
Yeah,
said.
height does matter than the way you carry weight. That's for
That's
sure.
why I said she got to be 6'4" with that 300 to carry that. Because I'm saying,
Yeah,
like, why to be
I'm
seen
only
is pretty
4'11",
hard.
and when I carried it, it still was in the right places, right? And I ain't had no problem with no man, even the ones who claim they like thin women. So
But
it's
Bob,
and
you would
so
say you're
that's
fairly
subjective.
active
You
too,
men
right?
don't really care about that for real. Only
Wait,
when
Bob,
y'all
you're
have a
fairly
conversation.
active.
Yeah,
You had a fairly active lifestyle when you were younger, though. So even
First
you
of all,
being 4'11", hold on.
Good.
So I was saying, even you being 4'11", you were still carrying it very well. That's another issue that we're
I'm
not
still
talking about.
4'11", and I still
I'm not.
carry it very fucking well.
Well, that's fine. I'm not speaking on
You
right
just
now.
said
Anyway,
something though. You're trying to
okay.
prove something. I'm
No,
still
Bob. What I'm
4'11".
saying.
I didn't get taller, baby.
Nah, look,
No, that's
Mom.
fair.
Most people.
And
Do
my
you think
ass
most
is
women?
big,
Do
and
you
my
think?
breasts are still big,
Do
nigga.
you think most women
Look,
at your
Mom,
height
there are
carry their
women who.
weight that same way?
No, but some women do.
That's
And
all I was trying
but
to
I'm
say.
just proving that y'all are saying
No, do you
something
think
that
most
is
women
not
your height carry
factual.
weight that way? Because that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
I'm not saying you can't. No,
All
hell
I'm
no. 4'11" women
If
cannot
they,
carry
she's
300
saying
pounds
what
and it
she,
not be shown.
all I'm saying is
she's saying her body type.
I
Women
know, but
can
I'm
carry.
saying most women don't have her body type. Most women, when they 5'5", you can see if they 300. That's just
yes, it
keeping it a
depends
buck.
on.
So most
But
4'11" women,
listen,
they could not
what
get
I'm
near
saying.
300 and
All I
not be
was
known.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I was proving y'all wrong. It's not just height, right? Because she could be short, but it depends on her body type. That's all
No,
I'm
hear me
saying.
out. I'm
So
agreeing with you
everybody
on the
don't have the
body
same
type.
body.
But I'm saying even the women we talk about desirable to men is because they have that body type. Because most women don't have that body type.
No,
Like most
but
women don't
but
have
you're
body
wrong when
types
you
to
say
where.
desirable to men because we see women shaped like refrigerators and they got a man.
No, for sure, for sure.
The fuck
I
is you
call
talking
them
about?
V shape. I call it it's bitches with the V shape. That's the worst shape. I
And they
hate
got
it.
a
Where
man.
if they
And
come
we
down
hate
to the
yours
bottom, they
too.
legs V shaped and shit.
So
Oh,
Just
okay,
like how y'all
KT.
talk
Turn
about
that
his dirty
goddamn
bum
Hold
camera
on,
niggas
on and
and
KT.
they
stop
got the
Hold
pimping.
on. So KT, what we trying to get you to understand? Like that's your type. That's not
Right.
men type.
You got a lot of
That's it.
audacity, dude.
What are you talking about? You talking about men don't
Because
desirable women with like
That's your type.
A nice physical
You're
shape.
trying to put what you like onto all men.
I'm not. I'm asking you as a man. You don't you didn't desire a woman with a nice physical shape, in any shape, fashion, or form.
Right, but when you asking me that, you're asking me for my personal. It don't have nothing to do with men.
No,
But
I
most
know
men,
but that's
damn,
most
Sharon,
men. That's what I'm saying.
that's
We
crazy.
know most.
Hold on. What we're trying to get you to understand, right? It is plenty of women with no ass. I'm in a country where there is a lot of them that are married right now.
But a lot of them are the ideal body type for that area.
That's China, yeah. That's they little people, bro.
As a matter of fact, it's somebody that is voluptuous that come and date, she would not even get looked at.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Because
China.
she
It's
would
a
be
whole
seen
different
as
standard.
obese.
No, it's
No.
China, bro. It's a whole different
No, it's
standard. We're
even
talking about
worse.
in America.
She would be
That's
seen
just
as
a different standard.
obese.
Oh my God.
You tall
Hold on,
over there.
hold on. Slow down so y'all can pay attention to the conversation. Please. What I'm trying to get y'all to understand, over here, or even in America, it is a bunch of refrigerators getting wiped up regardless. So this idea that me and KT, because we want a curvy woman, that means that majority of men want the same thing me and KT like. It's just not the case.
No, all right, Sharon.
all we saying.
All the men y'all talk John about, right? The bums, the pookies. It's plenty of them married. You feel me? That don't mean that's what most people do. And we talking about like just desirable, like desire. Desire doesn't mean you're gonna actually even get that thing.
Got married, somebody desired them. What see, that's that Kevin Samuels talking point right now. Even though you may not have heard it from
crazy.
him. When you start talking about, he started talking about symmetry and how the side. He said that black people was ugly. He put it on black women, but then when you went into it, and so right now you're talking about what's desirable. And then you'll say, well, even though your husband married you while you big, he don't really desire that. He just settled. That's what y'all do.
Let me ask the two brothers a question, Vaughn. Do they believe Zendaya is a desirable woman?
By white boys mostly.
Hold up. Zendaya is very slim built, but she's got a beautiful face. Zendaya is beautiful as a whole, but she's not. I did answer the question. You just
didn't. No, you did not.
I did. I say I think she's desirable by white men mostly.
All right, so she's okay. So KT says she's desirable. Shouty, do you think she's desirable?
You ain't finna catch me like that.
All right,
is she desirable or not? Damn.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she is. And even what Shadow said, I think even black men are like she has a nice face.
She's very pretty.
I'm just talking about like,
but she's super thin.
Yeah, and
some men like super thin. They would nothing wrong with that.
That's
so
like
I don't know why. I don't know why it's such a
black
difficult. I don't know why it's so difficult.
This nigga think that only white people like thin women. Y'all, this is crazy.
No. She's skinny. There's a difference between thin and skinny.
Some
she ain't
women,
even like thin thick.
Love. Why you? So we got all shapes.
It's crazy because men in general just like what they like, right? So some men like bigger women, some men like obese women. Like you see those people. I'm gonna go back to 600-pound life. Almost all of them women got a man. Okay, now what he's there for is a whole nother conversation. Okay, but any woman of any size can get a man. There's always a section of men who like that particular body type. So skinny women definitely don't have problems getting men and black men to be exact. Okay, I know because I've always been a very thin woman. Okay,
I don't know why everybody keeps stretching that.
You too. Okay, I was one. Hold on, I'm 5'7", and at one point in my life, I was 113 pounds. You think I had a problem getting a man? Absolutely not. Never had an issue. So there's always a man that's gonna like a certain woman's body type.
The question: were you athletic built?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't matter.
No, it does. Stop saying
no,
it doesn't matter.
Hold on,
because it
please.
actually does.
Hold on. This is a problem. The same thing when I brought up today, you try to give it another level. Oh, but she got a pretty face. It doesn't matter. Men choose women because they are heterosexual. That's it. This whole idea that is only one kind of type that men like is just a lie. They like them refrigerator style. They like them toothpick style. They like them voluptuous. They like them all shapes and sizes. This idea that it is a one size fit all for men is a lie.
Which is crazy because then the beauty scale wouldn't exist. Literally,
There is no
what
beauty
you were saying.
scale. There is
that's
no beauty
now
scale.
that's
You
imaginary.
just
Now that's
well,
imaginary.
then why would you just say? You said, well, then no beauty scale wouldn't exist. It doesn't exist.
Then it would, but it does. You just said it doesn't.
It does.
Okay.
Where
Sure.
is it? Show us the
All
beauty
right.
scale. Where is it?
What-
Where should I
what-
look
yeah,
it
where
up?
is
Let me
it?
look up the
Hey,
beauty scale.
one
Let's look
second.
it up.
Don't
The
worry,
beauty
baby girl. I got you.
scale.
Hey, don't worry,
But
baby
you
girl. I
said
got
it
you.
does exist. Let's see where it's at.
Right. Hold up. Let me
Are
show
you
we
you.
don't
talking
see
about
it
the
nowhere.
beauty standard?
Like, right. There are actual things that are seen as the ideal phenotype for most men. And
No,
the
that's
fact
not
that,
true.
And what is it? What is
okay,
it?
no, that's
Tell
fine.
us what it is.
No, that's fine. Don't argue.
I'm looking it
One,
up.
I'm driving, but I'll pull it.
No, but
I'll
just
pull it
tell
up
us
and
what
post
it
it back for
is.
you.
Tell us what it
Generally
is.
speaking, that's where the Coke bottle trope came from. Because a lady with a breast, and hips that are thicker than their actual hip ratio, because again, it's a
You
specific
don't even know what
silhouette.
you're talking about.
He don't know
All
what
right.
he's talking
Well,
about.
You sure
apparently
don't.
I don't know what I'm. No,
You
you're
don't.
right.
You
Look
making
it up.
You don't
that
even
up.
know that it's the
Hey,
waist
just
hip
because,
ratio.
the waist to hip ratio.
Right, but you didn't even know that.
But I'm not just saying that because the
Right, so
chest
you don't
also
know what
matters.
you're talking about, right? Because you didn't
I'm
know
not just
that.
because I'm not
That's
gonna
what
get
I'm telling you.
just
So
because
you
I'm not
don't know
gonna get
what you're
point for
talking
point.
about. If you're
Okay,
talking
sure.
about something and you don't know what it is, that means you
I
don't
don't
know
need
what you're talking
just because I don't need to
about.
call it the waist to hip
That just
ratio doesn't make
that
me
means
wrong.
that yes, because you're
In
explaining it
fact,
to
I
people,
still
so
even
they
said
need to
that.
know what it is. If you're
In fact, I
explaining it to
still said
people,
that.
they need to be able to understand what it is. You
Did I
didn't
not
say it
describe
until
the waist
I
to hip
said it.
ratio?
You said it was
Wait.
the hip
Did I not
ratio, and
describe
that
it?
doesn't even make sense.
Wait,
And so you would
the
have been
hip to
giving
waist
people
ratio?
wrong
Wait, whoa,
information.
whoa,
So you
whoa.
don't know what you're talking about.
But I literally described
And you
exactly what
don't
you
be
gave a
knowing
name
what
to.
you talk about a
No,
lot, but you
I'm
refuse
just
to
saying,
shut the
you
hell
only
up.
just
yeah,
said
That's the
Coke
you're
bottle.
thing.
just
That's not.
saying
You
it.
really need to shut your ass up sometimes.
Again, you're just trying to be right, and you're not.
He
I
is
am
Again,
right.
right.
it's
I said it
cool.
was the waist
Hey, it's
hip
cool.
ratio, and you don't know what
Great,
you're
you put an
talking
actual
about.
no,
You
you
did
put an
not
actual
know
title
that it
to
was
it.
the waist
I
hip ratio, which means that you don't know what you're
go back
talking
2 minutes.
about.
Go
Oh
back
my
2 minutes.
God.
That's cool.
Oh my
Go back two
God.
minutes. I'm
All
just
right.
saying, we can
A
argue all day.
moron.
We don't need to.
A moron.
Okay, so who else is slim like that don't really have a body that people think is desire? What's the girl?
Coil Ray.
Who?
Coil Ray.
Coil
Benzino
Ray.
daughter.
Yeah,
What is that?
Benzino
What is
daughter.
that young lady name that is in Avatar? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, Zoe
Zoe
Saldana.
Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. You think men do not desire her?
Again,
yeah,
Zoe Saldana
yeah.
is beautiful.
Why you keep changing it to her face? It doesn't
No,
matter.
you're
I'm
right.
not saying.
Do
My
they
bad.
still
That's what I'm
still
saying. Hold up.
desire her?
Y'all
Yes
making
or
an
no?
argument
That's
about
all I'm
saying
asking.
nobody desire these people, and I've never made that comment. Nobody was trying to put that forth. I'm
Nobody
saying
said
it's a
nobody
listen.
desired
Hold up. I'm
them.
saying it's a more desire. It's attributes to more desired people for men and women. That's not arguable. I mean,
That is
it is
your
But
wild
it's
to act
not
like that's
Okay,
not a
so all
real
consistent.
right, so
thing.
hold
It's
Like we
not
talking about
consistent
because
though.
people who don't fit that
so when a
It's
description
woman,
not
get
so
mad.
consistent.
hold on. So when a woman that is shaped like let me see. Let's think of one that y'all would try to universally say is fat.
Oompa Loompa.
What's the young lady that do the fruit and
Lizzo.
everything? Lizzo. So Lizzo's
Lizzo
not
done lost the
desirable.
weight.
Even before the way she
Is
men was
Lizzo desirable by men? Women that is
Yeah,
shaped like
again,
Lizzo.
nobody's making the argument they not desired. What the heck?
So then
Okay,
what are
so
you
the
talking
problem
about?
is the
Hey,
lady that
KT, just let the narrative happen.
Hold on. The problem is the lady that we was just reviewing, she's saying that women are delusional because of their body types.
Right.
That's what the conversation is about. And we are trying to get y'all to understand, people like Jill Scott, that's another good one, that they are still desirable.
Nobody said they
Jill
weren't.
Scott is fine.
But the lady, hold on, maybe you did, but you're not
That's
recognizing
crazy.
you're not recognizing what you want me to play the video?
No,
I don't know.
I want you to recognize. I'm just saying, is there not a more desired group?
Hold on, please. What is the problem with me and this panel addressing what is being said on a video?
Because you're painting
That's
a
what we're talking
narrative. That's why.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Like
Because we're
I
literally
just pointed
explaining
out.
something specific, and you're telling us what we're telling you when we're not saying that. We're not saying these people are not
Okay, I'm
attractive.
gonna play the
We're
video.
not
You
saying
tell
these
me.
people
I'm
are
gonna
not
play the
desirable.
video. I will play the video, and you tell me what you agree with. How about that?
To do spirit, but we're going to see how that's going to work out for them. And it doesn't. It doesn't. Women today need a great big dose of humility. They believe that they are more attractive than they are, that they're fitter than they are. Like, they don't live in reality. It is like a mass psychosis when we're talking about modern day women.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. I'm embarrassed to call myself a woman.
Okay, so that's what it sparked this whole conversation.
How is she embarrassed? She can't even get inside the club. So why is she embarrassed?
Okay, so now, Shadow, talk to what we are watching, because this is what started this conversation. It ain't about what you said or KT said. She's saying that women are delusional because they're not as fit or attractive as they believe themselves to be. Is Lizzo attractive to men?
Yes. Yes, but not as attractive as she believed she was.
What?
Yes, again,
as attractive
Lizzo's more attractive now than she was when she was bragging about. She's even said it herself.
Yeah,
like
okay, but she
Lizzo's literally said it.
Yes, but when you say she's not as attractive as she thought she was, she thought she
Right,
was
there's a
attractive. How much do you know how much attractive she thought she was? Did she say that?
Yes, she literally bragged about it regularly.
Okay,
No,
so
she bragged about her being attractive. Yes.
Hold on, let's slow it down. Let's
Y'all
slow it down
used the
so we
wrong
can have a
example.
hold on.
That was the
So
example you.
when she was bigger, let's say she was 50 pounds heavier, she thought she was attractive, correct?
Yes.
Is what you're saying? Okay, she lost the 50 pounds. Now she's saying she's more attractive, correct?
No, she just saying she attractive.
No, I want to say this. This is what Shadow's saying. You saying that she lost 50 pounds and now she is saying she's more attractive. That's what you're
Her
saying?
exact words. I feel more beautiful now. Her exact
words. So now her saying that, what does that mean to you now?
That she is actually more attractive as a whole now. I don't know why that's a confusing sentence.
Because all right, so
based on what this video said,
regardless, she never lost
delusional.
Regardless, she never lost attraction, correct?
He confused now.
No, because y'all are playing a stupid ass game. And
You confused now.
Like, this isn't even a realistic conversation. Like, you're acting as if you don't actually understand the conversation that's happening. I'm standing on that now. Because now this video just said, and y'all are doing exactly what the lady just said. I didn't even agree with her for the most part. Until y'all are back with, y'all are literally proving her right.
No, you're wrong. We are nowhere near what that woman is saying. You are the one who said that a woman who thought she was attractive when she was big and also thinks she's attractive now that she lost some weight. You're saying that she was.
You like excluding words. More.
Yes, but listen.
Okay.
No,
so what was her opinion before?
Listen, that woman said she feel, because when you lose some weight and you may feel
healthier.
better. You
stronger.
Feel better, but she was still attractive. She liked the way she looked then. She liked the way she looked better now that she could put even on some better clothes. But she was still wearing her ass out and belly out even when she was bigger. So she was feeling good about herself. Y'all,
that's crazy.
Other people want to make her feel.
Who is talking about her feeling?
He pointed out the word
you the
more
one
because
he
pointed out the
hold on,
listen. He only pulling out the word more because, as I was saying from the beginning, it'd be lies to say men don't have a more desire. It's a desired type of woman for most men.
No, it's not true.
It is. Do we acquiesce to actually getting it and having that? No. But
I wish we could talk about fat men sometimes, because y'all act like y'all not obese out here.
I said from the beginning, both men and women are delusional.
Hold on, KT. Hold on. So what you telling us, the man that is saying, hey, I want my woman to look like Beyonce. That's what all men are saying. But for some reason, those same men are settling for Lizzo, is what your argument is.
First of all, we know nothing's absolute. No, I'm not saying all nothing. I'm saying most men have a desired type. And listen, yes,
I'm trying to bridge an analogy. I need y'all to stop trying to think somebody's trying to catch on to something.
I didn't bring none of that up. You just did this on your own.
I'm trying to understand because you're saying.
I'm not saying you catching me up and shit.
If you listen to what I'm
pointed
saying,
out a word you said.
Listen to what I'm saying, then therefore you won't think that somebody's trying to do something to y'all. I don't know why is it so difficult to have a conversation. So again, you saying that is a certain beauty standard that majority men like, correct? But they're not getting it.
Yeah.
But they're not getting it.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm trying to get you to understand, the man that is whatever he's getting, that's what he always liked.
That's crazy.
No,
so he can say
that's not even mad.
He can prove a study showing what women desire traits are. Women are still marrying pookies. They still fucking Ray Rays. Do they want them? No.
Yes, they want them.
Hold on. I don't know why is it so hard for y'all to let me finish saying something. Then y'all could be able to finish saying what y'all saying. Stop jumping in. So we can
y'all won't let me talk, so
go ahead, Diva.
No, I'm finished. I'll go after you. No, because I want to ask what the standard is for that universal standard that most men have. So I wanted to drill down on that, what they think the universal standard that most men have for women is.
Okay, who you want to start with?
Jesus. Go ahead, KT.
I don't think it's a standard. I think it's a desire.
Okay, what is it?
Like he kind of said, like a Coca-Cola figure woman, a good shapely body, a pretty face. Like that's just being honest.
A shapely body and a pretty face is
yes.
Okay, everybody's
but that's okay, but right, but so that's the thing. You're not really saying anything because what's a pretty face?
Right.
If my eyes cocked like a pistol, do I have a pretty face? Right. So there are.
Nah.
If you're saying that there's some universal, most men have something they desire, then you got to be able to tell me what it is.
It doesn't exist. That's
I know. Hold up. Could you? I'm confused. Like
y'all always are.
No. I'm confused because you're not really explaining this to what you saying. Like, if your eyes cock, can you still be pretty? No.
You said right. So I'm saying you have to define what a pretty face is. Right. So remember when that stupid white girl was up here and I was asking her how they operationalize the variables? That's what I'm asking you now. How are you defining a pretty face that most men want?
I don't know how to explain. I'm say like certain.
You got to tell me what the
like your eyes is. Like I ain't gonna say like whiffs. I guess you could say symmetry. I wouldn't say lying say I could explain the exact symmetry. That's why I was saying I can't figure out the precise word to say, but it would be like, don't nobody want nobody with a weird looking face. That's the first thing. I'm trying to think of some type of comparison, like maybe a low ball.
This is crazy to me.
So, baby, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, go ahead, Shadow.
No, because
y'all
saying explain in detail what face you want. That don't make sense. Explain in detail what face everyone wants doesn't make sense. And I'm trying to comply with y'all. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because I can explain to y'all the study and standard that women have. You cannot tell me now that y'all know what face everyone wants.
KT, hold on. So, KT, can you answer the question yes or no?
Shawan, no.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
Now listen to me. Can we not literally show studies?
Okay, you can't answer it. It's okay that you cannot answer it. You could just say I cannot answer.
So we can't show a little. I just said that. So
no,
you can't say
we asked you. You could not deliver on the question. That's fine. I don't know why that's such a difficult thing. We asked you. You couldn't answer. Fine.
If we have a study,
it's okay. It's okay. You couldn't answer it. It's okay. Now you can ask.
You gotta stop, please, man.
No,
because this is like
we gave you an opportunity. We gave you opportunity.
It's weird.
Yo, this being diabolical.
Bomb, you acting up. You really acting up, Bomb. We talked about this in the back. Now, Bomb,
Oh my
Bomb,
god.
Bomb. Don't do this, Bomb. Bomb, come
Okay.
on,
Do
man.
it, Mom. Do
This
it.
Yo,
ain't right. This ain't
I'm not
right,
ready.
Bomb.
Let
Not
the
in the middle of the
evil
man
flow through
speaking,
you,
Mom.
Mom.
Come on,
Give
man.
into the
What's
darkness,
not right?
Mom.
What the heck?
Turn
I was
away from the
not
light,
I was not
Mom.
ready for that.
That's why you
Oh,
don't
you
want
put
to
the
play up here,
camera on.
KT. Don't play up here,
What are you talking
KT.
about? Play with
Say
what?
less, KT. Say less, baby.
What?
Say less,
Play
baby.
with
Say
what? What
less.
are y'all doing? This is don't saying, come on, y'all gotta stop being childish.
I
He
love
said
it.
So
stop
we
being
can have a
childish.
talk and then we can make jokes. It is what it is, but we can't have an actual conversation.
Oh.
That's why it
Oh
absolves to this a
Nigga,
lot.
you can't have a conversation
All right,
because you
man.
can't
Y'all
explain what you're saying. I
no,
asked you, you
y'all can't
couldn't
listen,
answer.
stop.
I asked you,
Deeper.
you could
A
not
question and I told you I
answer.
couldn't answer it.
No,
Now
no,
can
no.
I
Let's
ask a
move
question,
on. We're
please?
going to Shadow. Shadow, go ahead.
Okay.
What
Can
is
I
that
ask a
thing
question
that
very
most
quickly,
men
Diva?
are attracted to in a woman? We're talking to
Diva,
Shadow. No, we're
I gave
talking to
you
Shadow.
attributes. The
We're
attributes
talking to
wasn't what the
Shadow.
face's
We're
symmetry
talking
was.
about Shadow.
So this
We're
doesn't,
talking
I'm
to, okay, so
saying.
now I'm
We'll
finna
come
drop
back
your
to you,
ass.
KT. We'll come back to you,
Now I'm
KT.
finna
No,
drop you.
man.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Shadow.
Go ahead, Shadow. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, God.
Shadow
Okay.
baby.
Okay. Oh, because when it's like it's pressing out and then okay.
You muted, bro.
Hello? Oh, I didn't
All
know.
right, Shadow.
Okay,
There you
hold
go.
on.
We hear you, Shadow. We hear
Hold
you.
on.
Wait, now we can't hear you, Shadow. Now we can't hear you.
Press the button again. Press the button again.
This is why I come here today.
All right, go try to answer the question. Go.
So, like that whole 36, 24, 36, 38, 26, 38, that Coke bottle shape is, again, something that a lot of men look for, or it's something close to it.
That's a big woman, you know. You know, you just described a big woman, right? You would call
All
her
right,
flat.
cool.
Oh,
24, I
not
wouldn't call
true,
it 24
though.
inch waist. I would definitely not call it 24 inch waist fat.
Right, but so
Right,
I
but
don't think that's true at all, though. And
right.
actually, there's quite a bit of data that shows that that's not the case, right? And so the preference in terms of a woman's body shape is very culture specific,
I agree with that.
right? Right.
Yeah, I
And so
definitely
what are
agree
we
with that.
talking about that most men desire the same thing?
Okay, so I'll start here
I did not
because
even
now
started
we're
with
talking.
black people in this point. Not this is this
What?
that's literally the first thing I brought up though, Diva. And then
Even
y'all
if
that's
we're
why I said
looking,
y'all being funny because y'all took this back to what the face would look like. But I said that from the
Yes.
beginning. And I said this about black people, like black men do desire a shapely woman. What the heck?
You know what? I'm about to drop off because I can't be a part of this. I can't. I can't be a part of this today.
I don't really care about what Bob's got going on. So Bob's gonna
Shadow
do the
in
most
his
today.
feelings.
I'm not in my feelings at all. Like this is, I kind of
Wait,
went into
his
expect with
eyes
Bob
about to
now.
bug out when I dragged him a couple of weeks ago. His eyes about to bug out again.
Yeah,
See, this is why
I'm
black
about to
people
need,
can't
Hey,
never
but
do
hold on.
nothing.
This is
I'm about to
also
need
why
KT to say y'all
everybody
childish
says
one
what
more
they
time.
say.
KT, say we childish, please. That was
Nah, man, fuck you.
Ooh-wee. Mom ain't nothing nice, man.
Both of y'all got women, so I'm not
I mean,
complaining, right? But y'all got the nerve to talk
Right.
about women and their shapes and what most men
Right.
want.
And what shape you hate. What shape
Right.
you hate. Right? And so this
who
is the
said
thing
anything
though,
about
because
hate?
now, hold on,
That's
I'm
wild.
not talking about you. Why you always raising your fucking hand when nobody calling your name?
Cause you were just talking to me, Diva.
Okay,
You
but if
were
you
just
know you
talking to me.
didn't say that, then what are you talking about? I was just talking to KT too. Right.
You're
Stop
right, Diva.
volunteering for shit when ain't nobody calling your name.
He's got main character syndrome, Diva.
Okay, and
Verbal, you
barely
can't even
got a
play that
speaking
game.
role. And barely got a speaking role.
Like I
Right.
said,
He can
the
walk
reason
on.
Okay,
why,
he
hold up,
come
but
in,
this is
he come
why
in,
everybody
say
keeps
his
saying what they're
one
saying.
line, and then he get everybody coffee for the rest of the damn show. Are you serious, nigga?
I'm
Cut it
just
out.
saying. I'm just saying, like y'all can keep throwing bullshit out there, but the
Yeah, it
fact
ain't
is still the
bullshit.
same. I'm just saying, but you're like Diva because you got that control. You got it, man.
No, I wasn't talking about you, sir. That's just really the long and the short of it. I wasn't talking about you. Stop volunteering. So yeah, but had the nerve to talk about what shape they hate. And so, ladies, let me give you a lesson. And this is a lesson that I had to learn the hard way, right? Because I think it was that same show of the picture that Bomb showed when he flipped on his camera. And I started to go in, but I said, nah, I'm gonna let him live. And then for him to get his ass up here today and say what shape he hate, that I should have dragged his ass. I should have really like went in and just mashed his face in it. And so don't ever let an opportunity to mash a nigga face in the dirt pass you by, because you will live to regret it. And so I might lose sleep tonight, y'all. No, for real. I might not even be able to sleep tonight because I didn't put that man fucking face in the dirt when
Oh
I had the
shit.
opportunity. Don't be like me, ladies. Do not let me
Okay,
be this
girl, we
damn
won't.
example. Do not be
You
like
right.
me.
You right.
Anytime it
You
show up, take it.
it bites you in the ass every time when you go
Every
easy on
time.
them. That's
Every
true.
time.
That's
Don't do
true.
it,
I
lady.
know.
I'm
That's
enough.
why I
I done
grabbed the
suffered enough for
clippies.
all of us.
I grabbed the
Oh
clippies
Lord,
later
I
for later.
cannot. Y'all are too much.
Hmm.
Damn.
Support the channel, y'all. We're gonna continue with the conversation and the laughs, okay?
Man, that shit was too funny. I
I
just
just
think
I just
KT.
paid 3,500 for this dog that I got on my lap right now, Sharon. Yeah, I'm temporarily out of cash. Okay, you know,
What you get? What
I,
you
I
get?
can support by showing you the dog. That's all I can do today.
Is it
What
cute?
kind did
Is
you
it
get?
girl boy?
So cute. Girl, it's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel.
Okay, we
I
want to
have no
see
idea
it.
what that is.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
show
don't
y'all.
either. We want to see it.
Okay, I'm gonna show y'all.
Shit. I just
Somebody
need KT
offering
to
some
say,
puppies.
I just need KT to say y'all childish one more time. Oh my god, that shit was too funny. Oh man. Bomb cherry.
Well, at least you know, I always say Shadow was nice looking when he control his hair. Okay, he got it controlled today. I thought it was cut the other day. It looked like he was bald the other day, and that big ass forehead when it's pulled back. Now I know why he have bangs. He got them bangs. Now I understand why he
Got
have
the bang.
yeah, he got the bang
The
gang.
bang.
Yeah, the bang gang.
Oh shit. I guess since Shadow's still upset at us, I'm gonna get back to the video. He is pissed at us. He through with us today. He is so through
No,
with us
y'all still
today.
talking. Y'all still talking bullshit. So I was just listening. Look, I've learned not to play this game with y'all.
He
First
fine.
of all, Diva has a sniper rifle that she keeps on her hip. I'm not fucking with that. Second of all, bombs are bullshit today, and I've already lost that game before. Third, I don't even fuck with verbal no more. So I've learned. Look, one thing about me
What
is
I
I've
do? I
learned when
didn't
to
even
lose a
do
fight.
anything.
Look,
All I
verbal,
did was laugh at stuff
you
that was
verbally
funny.
beat my ass twice. I don't lose the same fight 3 times.
Well, I am the verbal assassin. What you want me to do? I'm a
Now look,
superhero. I got to do superhero shit.
I gave you got it. I
Duty
surrendered.
calls.
There's my puppy, y'all. There's my puppy. Her name is Penelope.
Oh,
Wait,
hold
hold
on. Where
on. I
you
can't
at?
see.
Yeah, hold on.
Y'all can't see it.
Hold
Oh,
Oh, okay. You put the picture
on.
up. Girl, I
Okay.
thought you was gonna show us the damn dog.
I'll show you guys. But she's like an infant, and I gotta make sure. I gotta
Oh,
make
okay.
sure that y'all don't see the brand new newborn mess. Okay,
Okay.
and
Okay.
she's an infant, so I gotta.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, she
it's
got
a
her
he's
lot.
cute though.
she got her little wee wee pad and everything.
How big will she grow to be?
That size right
At the
there.
no, at the most 14 pounds.
Okay.
little dog.
Wow,
I like
that's
little dogs.
I would have thought it would have been bigger.
No, she's
Nah.
yeah, Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. She's
Yeah, all the
so cute.
small dogs would cost the bag for real. When she said 2,500, you should have already knew some teacup
No,
joints.
3,500.
You gotta put an
My
extra
Okay,
bad.
let's
$1,000
get it
My
on
right.
bad. My
Don't
bad.
disrespect
My
my money.
my bad. My
And
bad. I
Okay.
apologize.
and I had to drive
Assassin.
all the way. I'm in Los Angeles. I had to drive all the way up north past Sacramento, 3 hours past Sacramento to pick her up,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
and
that's a
then
bet.
big
drive back.
dog.
That's a trip.
Nah, you
Hey,
couldn't do
Sharon.
that.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot.
Hey, listen, these men can say whatever they want about black women, but I'm gonna tell you this right here, Sharon. I have never sat in front of, I'm a mobile notary too, right?
Mm.
I have never sat in front of a black woman and she disrespect her husband in front of me. I done
Damn.
seen white women do it. I done
Mm.
seen Mexican women do it. But I
Mm.
just had a situation. Listen, I was just telling you, I have never seen it. So y'all go over here and do what y'all with these other people if you want to. I'm telling you right now, like just the level of disrespect that you'll do in front of another man in front of your husband is
Mm.
crazy to me. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I feel you on that one. Let's see.
These black women know how to act when company come around. That's what they'll get credit for.
That's for sure.
Because of what I'm seeing, and especially in our community.
And you know what, Miss Anita,
What happened?
to address that point as
Okay, address
well.
it. All right. Got
These women today,
today.
they don't really believe it. I've come to that conclusion.
Don't believe what?
The things that they say, get on this internet and say, they don't believe that.
Like what?
Because life is telling them otherwise.
What?
I'm so fine. No, you're not.
Why not?
No, you're not. And you know you're not.
Wow.
Okay.
Crazy.
The men around you have told you in so many words or deeds or the way that they behave with you that you are not what you think you are.
Wow.
Okay. Life has not changed. The delusion has gotten deeper, but life has not changed. These women talking about, oh, I'm just thick and your belly hanging to your knees. You know you're not thick. You know you need to be on 600-pound life trying to lose 30 pounds like Dr. Dow told you to do. You know that.
Hey, pause it right there.
They don't.
Is that the name of that doctor?
I don't know. Hey,
Yeah,
listen,
that's his name. His name is Dr. Now.
listen, a woman is not big if she only need to lose 30 pounds.
That's number one.
I'm saying,
I need
she's
to
saying
lose
that.
30 right now.
No, I'm just
No.
telling you, if you 30 pounds away from being your ideal weight, you ain't a big girl.
No. She's saying that because on my 60-pound life, you got to lose a certain amount of weight before they do
It's
the
usually
surgery.
100.
It's
It's
100
not
and some
30.
pounds.
It's
Yeah,
never 30.
No, I
It'll
it's
agree.
be
never no
100
I
30
think
pounds.
you pointing
pounds.
that out like on some pointing out how the doctor be saying you got to lose some weight to get the surgery. That's
Yeah,
what
but
she
not
was saying.
30, yo.
No, not 30. This is
And
way more than that.
if your belly is all the way to your knees, you definitely need to lose more than 30 pounds.
Right.
If your belly's
Yeah.
to your knees, you're morbidly obese. And again, that's why, like what Verbal said earlier, there is
Well,
a standard of obesity.
but then that's
But
not true what you just said, right? Because they got people who were big lose weight and their belly could be down to their knees. Did you know that?
whoa, that's fair. You know what? I'll give you
Okay.
that 100%. So
Mm,
post losing weight, because I've seen males and females who have both lost a lot of weight. They've got a lot of extra skin.
right.
But if you're fat, if you still have that collective fat and that fat's hanging down there, that's
Yeah.
unhealthy weight. That's definitely unhealthy weight.
No, we all know that. There's no, I'll say nobody debating that. They still got men who love it though, right? That's what we was talking about. They still got men who love it.
But here's the real quicker though. Are we going to say that most women is closer to 600 pounds?
P307. Everybody check in. Go ahead and send me your keys.
Hell no.
Thank you.
You muted yourself.
You said 300 what?
Are most women closer to 300 to 600 pounds?
No, I'd say on average women are between 230 and 155.
Don't let Shadow
155
fool
and
y'all.
230.
He just wanted y'all to show that they finally promoted him to the boss, talking about turning your kid.
No.
He
I'm acting.
didn't mute himself on purpose. Oh,
No,
shut
hey, I'm
shut
acting
up.
today. Hold
Are
up.
you an actor?
Hey,
Yeah, so
acting.
yeah, but the fact that she's using this 600-pound TV show, and most of the women on that 600-pound TV show, are they black?
Nope.
Nah,
Most
hell
of them
no.
not.
Okay, so I thought they was having a conversation about, especially in our community. So why they talking about 600-pound life or whatever that is, and where the majority of them is not on that channel. So it's just weird to hear the lengths that they go. And again, when we just look at the facts of just looking around, they are exaggerating. They're not telling the truth. These are not two truthful women at this moment. It's okay for us to tell the truth.
Women. All them women ugly up there. And now that's mean of me. I apologize. I don't really apologize. Because they're ugly. And I'm not even talking about the exterior.
How you gonna apologize and then take it right back?
The exterior might be ugly, it's ugly too, but I'm talking about the inside of them. And of course, they got a group of women who, they think they're beautiful because they're not delusional, but then they're nasty people, right? Sitting on a panel talking about black women and how delusional they are.
You know why this crazy to me? It's because they act like people are not average. Like most men that they're interacting with is average too. So like there's this idea that hey, these women are not shoot.
Right.
Look
like
at
every man,
God.
like
Look
every
at
man
God.
is,
Oh my God, thank you. Because he
like
want
they
to keep
acting as,
stopping the video on one sentence. I want to see what else they saying.
but these ladies acting as if majority of men are in this incredible shape and they could all run
Yeah,
around.
right.
That's just ridiculous.
They
Nah, I
just as
don't think
big
they
as
even
they claiming
portraying
these
that.
women are.
And I said that from the beginning. I don't think even they portraying that. And I said from the beginning, bro, like the world has a delusion, especially like just our society, American society. We have a delusion problem. Like again, he pointed out himself, like, well, that's my truth. That's what everybody's saying. It's like that's what makes this stuff kind of diluted for me, in my opinion. Like because I understand, like you got your opinion, I got my views on things, you got yours, but it's like we can also say, okay, regardless of what you say, what I say, if we say the government did such and such, we can debate on how big the effect was, but we can't be like, nah, that ain't important, nor was it a thing we need to talk about. It actually happened. Like
Okay, but hold on, but that's a different kind of opinion. You talking about opinion that things that's actually happening, right? And this conversation is about opinion on what men or what women are believing in themselves.
No, yeah, she pointed out like body positivity. Lizzo was a good thing y'all brought her. She's a big, factor in that. And like again, nobody's saying nobody desired these people. We saying like most men wasn't like, damn, look at Lizzo. I'm trying to hit it. Like that's the type of chick I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
Would they
men
have hit it?
Okay, so and there go the issue, right? Because they would say that online because that's what is accepted for them to say. So they would talk about the prototype instead of talking about their type. A lot of these men, they say, yeah, I want a woman like Beyonce, but for some reason, all the majority of their wives look like Lizzo. You are not going to tell me your preference is Beyonce, but majority of y'all got Lizzo.
Yeah, Sharon, I could
Could it
desire $1
be? Could
billion.
it be their preference? Could it be?
No,
Could Beyonce
listen,
be their preference?
I could
Wait. Let me
desire $1
just say
billion.
this one thing.
Right?
Okay,
All right,
look.
go ahead.
Could Sharon? Could it be that is their preference that they wish they could have? That's on their wish list, and if they could, they would get it, but they just can't.
No.
That's what I'm pointing
No,
out.
It
Yes,
could be
that's what
their
I
yes,
was gonna
dream
say.
girl
yes.
in their head, right? It could be their dream girl in their head. They would like to be able to qualify for a woman like that, but they cannot qualify for a woman like that. We see it all the time.
I'll
We
even
see it all
take
the
that.
time online.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
KT,
Well,
hold on. She asked me a question.
I
You
think
the
she's right.
man, she
Oh,
asked
go
me
ahead.
a question. Hold on. The problem is, no, that's just not true. Men going to get what they want. They will say all that other preference bullshit because it sounds good to when they talking out into the world and they want to be a representation of what is acceptable for men. because they scared to say what they actually like.
That's
So you
not
think
a
that
good
every man who
That's
wants a Beyonce can get a Beyonce? That's what you're saying?
No,
no.
what I'm
Because
saying is
I
that
don't think
every man
that's
that
true.
okay,
So
every man that said he wants a Beyonce is a liar.
no, I don't. I
No,
What?
don't.
that's
I don't agree with
crazy.
That's
that. Yeah,
nasty work.
yeah. I
That
don't
is
think that's
not
right.
true,
No,
I
Ron.
think. I just
I
think that.
agree.
I
I
think
agree
that
with
men have
Ron.
multiple preference. It's not just they want the big girl and they want the skinny girl. Like this idea, they really ain't. The point is, one woman just don't fall for your preference. So
Right, but
if he had a chance to be with Beyonce, he'll take him. If he had a chance to be with Bomb Cherry, he'll take him.
yeah, but if you're talking
wait,
about just
what?
sex, right? But what is a Beyonce? Because if they don't really know her, right? So we talking about her look, right? Her
Yeah.
aesthetics, her
Like the
body
figure,
shape.
the shape,
And,
the look,
all
like
right,
a
so therefore there are a lot of Beyonces out here, right?
In the world.
There's a
yep.
lot of fit women
And men
already.
can't get them. A lot of the men who want them can't get them. Again,
They
this like
can't
this is what
afford
I'm
them.
saying. Listen, I could
No,
desire
Barbara
$1
was right.
billion,
They
but
don't qualify.
yeah,
That's
no.
bullshit.
Sometimes they don't qualify. They
Right.
just can't get them. But I'm
Hold
just talking about
on,
what
hold
they.
on. So you said, hold on, please. This is bullshit. So you mean to tell me I cannot walk into a goddamn pizzeria and find the body shape of a Beyonce?
No,
Hell
I'm
yeah, you
telling
You
you, you
can't.
couldn't walk up to
We talking
Beyonce
about
and get Beyonce.
Oh my
Well, we
god.
That's what
know
we're
that.
saying.
no,
Hold on,
because
please. Hold on, please. I need y'all to be able to follow the conversation. Right. When we say Beyonce, we're not talking about the actual person.
702.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
I
Right.
agree. It's the
okay, so
aesthetic,
we
and that
we all
includes the
understand we're not
face.
talking about the actual Beyonce nose. We talking
Mhm.
about her archetype, her being slim, thick, and she have a great shape. The whole Cocoa bottle situation. That's what we actually talk about, not actually her physically. We
Okay.
know there's only one Beyonce in the world.
We know that.
Okay, so
And the
let's follow
blonde hair.
let's
Black
follow
men, right.
right. Let's follow
No,
the
So these,
black men
conversation.
are not interested in blonde hair on black chicks like that. That's a
well,
new
oh,
weird
wait a
thing.
minute. You just said that they want Beyonce. We know that they don't really want her. They don't really know her and can't get it. It's only one, right? So you're saying you like that aesthetics. But then when I'm
Right.
saying her aesthetics
Her
is the
hair.
blonde hair, the shape that she has, right? She's not even that thick at all. But y'all, it's perceived that way because her costumes, right? Her hip to waist ratio,
Right.
right? But y'all do,
Mhm.
yeah, and that's why she PhD was saying you didn't know what you were talking about, Shadow, about the hip to waist ratio, because that is what make a big woman, right? Men will like the big woman as long as she has that hip to a waist ratio. That means she can have a belly and everything, but if her hips, if her lower part of her bottom is protrudes more than her hip, her waist, I mean, then the men like that. That's what y'all call the Coke bottle aesthetics. It's not
It's
just a
not
thin
just
woman.
no,
It's
it's
a big
not just
woman.
more. It's not just your side and your hip lining up or being your hips being a little
You gonna
wider.
tell?
It's your
Yeah,
hips pulling in and your hips. It's your waist
yeah.
pulling in and your hips going out.
That
It's a
just means
significant
no.
difference.
Listen, it just
They literally have
means
songs about
listen.
that
You're
ass.
not listening. I just said, and you said it just differently, but try to make it seem like I'm wrong. Your lower part just needs to be wider than your waist, and so she could be a big woman like Lizzo was, as long as her bottom part is larger, then she has that Coke bottle look.
No.
That's why y'all
Let's
see
speak.
fat
Hold up.
women,
Let's
and
speak
y'all be
strictly
like,
about.
damn, she's fine. But really, she's a big woman, but her bottom part,
No.
her
Because
hips
listen,
is protruding
most
more than her
500-pound
waist.
people, right? Let's say
Yeah,
like
but hold
Lizzo was
on.
for
Let's
something. Most
Oh
please let's
500
shit!
pound,
hold on, please. Let's not talk about 500-pound women like that.
400, 400, 300, somewhere in
400
that
Yeah,
still
region.
but that's not.
busy.
Hold on. That's just not normal. That's not the majority of women. Majority of women are not walking
No, I
around.
said Lizzo. Yes, sir.
Oh my god. I need y'all to be able to follow the concept. When we saying these names, we're just talking about the archetype, right?
Right.
We're not actually talking about the actual person. We're just giving a visual confirmation of the conversation. Because these two women are saying that men are saying that women are delusional because they think that they are attractive, whatever they are, whatever skin that they're in, whether it's on the heavier side or not. Mind you, neither one of these, I don't know. It's weird. It's giving me allergies.
But again, like there's isn't a universal thing. It is very culture specific,
Right.
even down to what you want a woman for, right? And so everybody don't want that Coke bottle figure as their ideal, right? He in China
No.
now.
Right.
That ain't what they own.
They ain't what they own at all. Not even close.
The white men, I don't know what they're on right now because I'm a little confused, but they don't like that Coke bottle shape neither.
Right. Well, so the thing is,
they want big
this
titties.
this is what I was gonna go to. So evolutionary psychology studies have shown, and this is why I call that big booty figure the poor man's aesthetic, right? Because Asian men and white men, that is not their preference. Asian men wanted women, in the study that I read, they wanted women who had narrow hips, actually narrow hips. And so that's the exact opposite. White men, it depended on what they was doing with the woman. So they wanted to play around with the curvy woman and have fun with her, but they wanted to settle down and have children with a woman who had broad shoulders and narrow hips and big breasts, like Bomb said. Right.
Don't be believing it. The stuff that come out of their mouth that they get on this internet to say, Miss Anita.
look, I wasn't gonna, I did say they were ugly.
Look at that bandit up there smiling. They just stroking his ego. Oh, he's loving this. Ugh, these women make me sick.
I don't believe it at all. I don't believe that they believe it. It's just a delusion. It's like you said, it's the delusion. And women, a lot of these modern chicks like to live in the delusion because living in the delusion helps them to avoid accountability as long as they possibly can, to avoid doing the things that they need to do in order to get the outcomes that they claim that they want. They claim that they want men that have order, men that have structure, men that are men and are masculine and doing all of these things, but they are not prepared to deal with such a man. They don't understand who that man is. That he a hard taskmaster. Them kind of men ain't easy to live with or
pause it
deal
right
with or
there.
talk to.
So the question I want to ask is, how many men in society you think are those men? And
That was a great question, actually.
And the question is, if all the women get themselves together, is enough men for the women to have those type men?
That's maybe we'll let the ladies. Well, first of all, how many ladies on the panel have y'all encountered this man archetype that she just described?
How did she describe it again? Because I was
I zoned out. I zone out when she's talking. It's a habit.
She described a structured man, a very masculine man.
Are we talking about are we doing it by race or just in general?
In general.
So my husband is very oriented, structured as far as, him. And what do I mean? He got that military still in him, where he fold his clothes a certain way. He like his clothes hung a certain way. I would consider that structured, right?
Yes.
Is that what we? Okay, just making sure because I'm not sure. And he's one of them people who like to be at work 15 minutes early, because if you're not, to be on time, 15 minutes early. So he believe in all that, and he been doing that. So I think in that way, I think I have that type of man. But at the same time, he not requiring me. Well, he may have tried, but it didn't work. To require me to be a certain way.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got that. PhD, but have you experienced this whole so-called structured man that she was trying to describe? And how difficult is it to be with that kind of man? Diva's not there yet. Go ahead, verbal. Same question.
Mm, I would say that throughout my life, it's been very, very rare, like count on one hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that structured man is not the majority sense of men out there.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't
the
say so at
the
all.
pro the problem with the whole statement that she made was that she said that structured men only want this one type of woman.
That's another
Bomb
problem.
Cherry is literally the opposite of that woman that she was describing, and she got that structured man. So I think that's the
The
strong
next
man
problem.
that
Yeah,
that,
that's
that,
the
that
next
talked
Exactly.
problem.
to him.
Yeah,
That's our
that's part two to the problem. Kulu, good day. What's your thoughts on the words that this lady was just using through the stream? What's your thoughts? And then we got everybody hates mud right after Kulu. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, Sharon? What's the panel? I think
Hey, Kulu.
most men are not that type of leader, not the type of man she's describing. And I think that the way that she talks about it, like it's almost as if it's like a Disney fairy tale that these guys have painted about a man. You know, in my estimation of what I've met of men, most men ain't like that, and men who are like that, you know, they have their flaws too. So like the way that she's describing it, as if like it's this perfect, dreamy, fairy tale version of a man that just doesn't exist.
Great point. The fairy tale man, yeah, the king and everything, and he just looking for his damsel in distress. Welcome back to the show. Everybody hates Ma. What's your thoughts on what was being said?
If y'all talking to me, I can't hear you. I might have to come in and
Damn.
out.
What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good.
Can you hear? Yeah, he got to
Nope.
drop the come back. PhD Diva,
I
what's
think
your
that.
thoughts?
Oh, go ahead.
Diva, you can hear us now, Diva? Let me see if she can hear us. She might not be able to hear us
You're
yet.
mute.
Yeah, Diva with her big head ass.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Verb.
I think that it's kind of like I like what Kim East is saying because I believe that the truth of the matter, okay, is that structured men they get that way because a woman has trained them properly. So all men need training. Okay,
Hey
you
yo.
got to roll up your newspaper.
Hey yo, stop
You
that
got to pop
low
them on the
key freaky
nose.
dominatrix shit.
You got to get them right. You
Verbal.
got to get them right because they do not come that way. You know, they
Yes,
don't come
tell
that
her.
She
way.
Tell her she
So
right.
well, she
yeah, you
trying to low key
definitely you
promote the
have to
whip and
She
chain
you
on
got
these
right.
to
bros.
train
Y'all
them to be what you want them to be. Some are
Absolutely.
trainable, some are trainable, some are not trainable. If you got,
Yeah.
you see if they're trainable, you put them to work a little bit here and there. You get that vassal pressing up on them and see if they're trainable. If they're not, you got to throw them back.
She talk
Hey,
talk
listen.
about y'all like y'all
Hold
dogs.
up.
I know
If
for a
they
fact that Anya trained. She
listen,
trained Sharon.
let's
Sharon ain't
agree.
always
Let's
been this
agree.
way. Look
Nah,
at her.
That's
look,
true.
let's
That is
agree
true.
with that, right? So what's wrong with is it something wrong if men did that?
Why
No.
you always got to go to men? I'm telling you, we're talking about. He was asking women a question.
I
All
No,
right,
know.
now shut your
I'm
ass up.
asking
That's
in
part of
terms
your
of
training.
men
I just
saying the
told you to
same
shut the
thing.
hell. I just told you to shut the
Look.
hell up.
It's
Hold
teaching some delusion. I like that though. Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Nah,
Welcome.
it's real.
Let me see if he can hear us now. Welcome to the show, Mont. You can hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike, you telling us how you was trained to be a good man.
Hey,
What
Mark.
is your
Hey,
what's
bro.
up, Mont? What is your thoughts on the words that these ladies are saying?
Honestly, I didn't get to watch the clip show I was watching. I'm kind of, just I heard a little bit of y'all talking about what men, men being delusional, and then I came in like right after that, so I didn't see the clip y'all played.
All right, so let's try to catch Mont up. Mont, do you think it's a universal package that men like in women?
I think men tend, when you say men, you mean all races, or you talking about just specifically black men?
Men, all men.
Uh, I would lean at least 60%. Yeah, I would say.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think attractive is attractive, um, to a large degree.
So you think
So
60% of men like the same thing?
Jeff Bezos' ex-wife is attractive?
I I think I've seen her before, and I would say not. She's okay. She's average.
Would you say Bill Gates' wife is attractive?
I never seen her.
We can keep going down this list,
Yeah, we can.
and none of them women are
Yeah,
extremely or even and the pictures that we see of them is them dolled up.
yeah. I don't
And
I don't think that men
when they are
necessarily.
dolled up, they looking like
Yeah. I don't think men
ready.
or women necessarily marry the people that they find the most attractive.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I think you marry somebody that you find attractive to a degree, like but I don't think like that's once you get older, that's not the priority anymore. It used to be the priority for me as a young man,
They
but once
married
you
these women when they was young, by the way.
yeah, but also you got to think like Bill Gates and like what type do you think he got the woman that he always wanted, that he was
Yes.
most attracted to? I don't agree with that. I think
Yes. At the time,
I
most
think
yes.
men
so.
most men do
I,
not get the woman that they are
Bro,
that they are
Jeff
most
not
attracted
even
to.
with his wife no more. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that was
Like,
after 20,
and
that's after
he and
20
he
years. So
and
hold on. So hold on.
we
So
talking
let me
about
get this
white people
straight.
as a
Okay, so if y'all want, we can just switch it to black folks and we can leave it there if you want. So the man that married Whoopi Goldberg, would you think what? He thought she was attractive?
Yeah, I think he probably thought that she was attractive to some degree.
Okay, the man that married Viola Davis, do you think he believes she's attractive?
Yeah, I think he thinks she's attractive.
Okay, so again,
So I don't think that what I'm saying is that what men believe to be the most attractive isn't necessarily who they marry.
except for
okay.
you, I'm assuming except for you.
Oh no, my woman look good, but maybe I got lucky. I mean, because now at this point, no, I'm saying that because at this point in my life, I'm 33. If I went back out there to date again, my main priority wouldn't be like, man, she attractive. Like I met her when I was like 27.
No,
So
but that's the problem. Like every time we talk to dudes up here, they always was special. I was special.
Right.
Sherrod was special. KT was special. We all got the woman we was attracted to,
No,
except like
I
the
don't no,
minority of
but
dudes.
I don't believe y'all niggas. I'm different though.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. He's
It's-
special.
I
so
know he does send that $2. One
Yeah.
ain't above the law. He does send that $2.
and KT, you owe $12, by the way. And so what I'm saying, what my beautiful is my beautiful. It don't matter what you think about my
I, I,
wife.
I think people say that as a cop out
No, it's the truth.
to a degree, but I think people tend to say that as a cop out. Like if I have to say like there are women who are objectively beautiful that I would argue 90% of men would agree, right? Like for example, like women don't. We all know who women think are attractive, right? We all know who their crushes are.
Do
For the
you?
most part, they're gonna
Can you
have
name
like
one?
not every woman is gonna like Idris Elba, right? But most women are going to like Idris Elba. Just is what it is. And I think that we can say objectively, for the most
So
part,
now,
women will find
hold
him
on. So no,
attractive,
that's not. You
and
know
they
why
won't
that's
find
not
Flavor
fair?
Flav attractive.
Hold on. So the problem is that they don't really actually like Idris. They like all the characters that he played in.
Right. Because he
They
looked
don't
like a
actually
regular
like.
black man. Actually,
Right.
Sharon kind of remind me of him. You know, right now with the beard and everything.
Get the fuck out of
I,
Um,
here.
Damn.
I
Damn,
do think
hey,
Sharon.
he's
look,
handsome.
hey, Mom, I was trying to tell Diva out here, that I don't even know my name. Everybody like, hey, handsome.
Sharon, this is what I be wearing when I be training. That's what I
Woo,
be wearing.
yeah.
That's the training outfit. It
Uh
works
oh.
too. It be working.
It be
See that
working.
chain right there?
They be listening. They be
Yeah, they like
listening.
that outfit. They like that outfit
All I'm
right there.
all I'm saying, Ma, I think everybody that got they woman, they actually believe in a woman. And it doesn't actually matter what the next person thinks about their woman. So this idea that these women are saying that majority of women are not attractive because they have some kind of flawed body or flawed body shape or flawed face and whatever is just not a true statement, because in reality, majority of people are, if they was able to be honest, they think that they woman is the most beautiful thing. A lot of men will absolutely cry at their wedding because their wife is so beautiful.
I don't
To
think a man cry
Yeah,
because she's so beautiful. I think it's deeper than that.
even
Or
beyond
you
that, man, you keep
scared?
switching it. You keep kind of switching the conversation because it's not about like we not no again. Nobody's saying these people are not desired. We just talking about like, do most men desire Whoopi Goldberg? No, and you a lie if you even acting like they do. And you even how you trying to
Nobody
say,
said
well, if they
that.
were being honest. No, he literally said if most men were being
No,
honest, they don't want
no,
the type of
listen, the
women.
conversation wasn't, it was, y'all was saying that most men gonna want a certain look. But
Right.
Whoopi Goldberg got married, right?
Right.
Just like Beyonce got married. But look who she
Right.
married. That nigga, whoo, Lord. You know.
Viola Davis been married for like 30 something years.
I think she's so beautiful.
When did she get married?
So,
Viola Davis, she was married since she was young.
Yeah, before
Oh,
I
okay.
got married. She been married longer than me, I think.
And
But
she is
they look
gorgeous. She is
so like
beautiful.
for example, right?
Like, what we would hear men say on these YouTubes, where like, oh, Viola is not this, that, and the third. You know, hear the bullshit understanding, but in reality, that man looks at her as she is a beautiful person. So
No,
we
fair.
cannot
I think
put
she's
our
gorgeous.
attachment to it and say that it is that it is a cop out. That who's that? Who that with that damn car?
I don't know, but it ain't no cop out because in most cases, let's take away the name Viola Davis, exact same looks, regular woman. People are not clamoring over that.
You said
know
what?
I'm saying? Like if we take away who Viola Davis is, and then same look, change the name, regular woman. Most people not. That's what I'm saying. Most people not.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a
I don't
lie.
That's
know.
just because that's what you don't. You don't. So don't say
You
most
don't.
people.
No,
I,
fuck
I'm
my,
gonna read
I
something
got
to
aunts. She
y'all.
look like some of my aunts and
No, we see a
things. She's
comparable
a
Whoopi looking
beautiful,
chick.
chocolate beautiful woman.
This is
Most yeah.
a perfect segue. Okay, so I got a new book yesterday. It's
Gotcha.
called Crisis in Black Sexual Politics. What the hell you got damn for? It is written by
Your voice, we can't hear you. You sound like
okay.
a robot.
All right, let me come on my computer.
All right.
Damn it! What the fuck is the weather? The internet is
I
acting
don't
up
know why you sound like
because it's
you part of the
overcast.
Boston Dynamics.
I could hear her good. You
It's
couldn't
super
hear
That
her?
sounded
like
good to
our
me.
infrastructure sucks.
Yeah, she
Is it,
sounded
so
good.
it's just me?
What are you doing?
Maybe it's
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, y'all
she's
Yeah,
can
good.
hear her good?
that's that
Yeah, she
Chinese
sounded good to me.
internet wilding out on you.
Okay, go ahead, Diva. Oh, so it was just me. My bad. Dang. My fault. But so no, I don't think that is a cop out. I think people do marry the person that they are 100% attracted to.
Well, let's say those of us who are lucky, maybe, because maybe some of them desperate. You know, they got some desperate men out here, desperate for a cot and a hot meal, and yeah, they might marry anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to not.
Yep.
I don't want to think that way, but I think they
Hobosexual.
do
No, that's
exist.
true. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know
I'm just trying to
KT.
Hobosexual.
point
Yeah.
out. I think most people don't really like marry what they like. Like you said, it's lucky
I don't
people
know
who
about
genuinely
most.
get
I
that
hope.
person that they feel they get the person that they want. Nah, I think most like people are really getting married on the basis of like stability. You know what I'm saying? I don't think love even a major factor. Even how we make arguments about why kids declining because we say like, okay, they getting smarter, they getting more money, they trying to preserve their money. Like,
So that's why the divorce rate might be where it's at, right? Because if
no, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it's genuinely because most people not getting with people that they really like. Even look at on they scale how we were saying earlier, like what's perfect to you. I think they don't even feel most of that list, but they may feel some good parameters and say, all right, I'm gonna try to work with that because I feel like that's the best I can do.
I'm really just
And then
feeding
it's
into
that.
your bull. I hope it's not true, but it could be. But divorce can happen even with those of us who love our person when we married them. You know, I almost got divorced at 20 years in. Okay. So this idea where people think as soon as you get married, you love this person, you could go 20 years and still and then end up being like, hey, I don't know you. Or I'm not the same person I was, and you still the same person. So divorce is not, people make it seem like it's a bad thing. It can be a bad thing. It's a hurtful thing, but it's not the end of the world. And we got to stop
And-
making, because we like to attack people just because they got divorced or shit like
And
that.
also, I don't think that it has anything to do with attraction when you get divorced.
Right. It doesn't. It could be
And,
just simply y'all grew
And
apart.
I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Gabby Sidibe, her husband love her. That's it.
That's all that matters. Her husband love her, you know.
That's it.
She not
Ain't no
universally
other man.
attractive.
No other man matters. If another man matters to your wife, that is a problem.
So Sharon, so is it messed up for me to say this, right? So to me, my wife's a 10, but
Mhm.
to other men, she might be an 8 or a 7 to you. You know what I mean? To Mont, she might be a 6, right? Because we all like different things with who we want to be with, right? So, like what Mom was saying about there's certain women that 90% of men would date. I don't think that's true because let's take Tiana Taylor for example, right? Most black men would say that she's beautiful, but for me personally, she's too skinny when it comes to her body, right? So to me, that
Most men
drops.
wouldn't say that.
So wait, so most men you wouldn't say like that she's beautiful in the face?
I think Tiana Taylor's an acquired taste. She's overall like she got the body and everything, but I think that she's an acquired taste. She's not I don't think that she's universally beautiful.
But the men, other men do though, because that's a shitload of men. That's all they talk about. They be like, "Wow, Tiana."
Yeah, but that proves my point though, right? Like to you, there are different aspects to her that you don't like, right? So for me, I think she's beautiful in the face, but her body, she's too skinny for me, right? Like my taste. So to me, that drops, her so-called, like if we were to put a number on her, like let's say she's a 9, that would drop her to me to a 7, but to Sharon or to KT or Shadow, she may be a 10 or a 9, you know what I mean? Like based on their standards.
But
So that proves her point.
I think that Tiana, I think she's striking, what you call striking. So when you first look at Tiana, it's like, whoa, right? Because her features are very unique, in my opinion. But the more you look at her, I think that's where, who said she was an acquired taste? I think the more you look at her, the more you see her and you get used to her features, you see that she is actually very pretty. But at first, it's like, whoa, okay, because she has very strong features.
And that just goes to show that that's with every human being. The more you start looking at the person that you choose, the more you'll find the features desirable to you.
Right.
Exactly.
Now for me, for her, she got them striking features, and for me, I'm not into women, so I don't give a fuck. But I would if her attitude. You see, I judge people on their attitude. When I judge people looks, it's about how they treat others. So if she's nice to people and things like that, I'll find that she's beautiful. But if she's nasty to people, I'll be like, she ugly as hell.
She would be ugly. Yeah, that's what I think about Tiana. I think she would be very unattractive if she seemed like she was a nasty person.
You're also politically correct.
And look, and I'm glad that we finally got
Well,
there.
it's true.
And that's really how men actually choose what they are attracted to in real life when it comes to marriage. It's about how that woman is treating him. If she makes him feel good, all of a sudden his eyes would turn into her eyes every time he sees her.
Which further brings home my point that, it's other things that they're prioritizing over just the physical beauty.
Right. But the physical beauty, my husband, he'd be whispering, "You so beautiful." And it pisses me off. Because he only do it when we having sex. You know what I mean? And I'll be like,
oh my God.
You see your true beauty then.
Girl, that's when the truth come out, girl. That's when the truth come out. Okay. Girl, mom woke up in the middle of the night and said, "I'll do anything for you." I was like, "Oh, okay."
But what I'm saying,
let's see.
Like I know people try to make it seem like beauty is only the physical thing, but beauty is much deeper than just what you see on the outside.
Yeah, how you make a person feel. So so I be understanding. And I think that's how most people, like you said, Sharon, I think that's how most of us are. We just don't, some people haven't found that out about themselves yet. And
correct. So you'll say that you want a Beyonce, but in reality, what you choose have nothing to do with what a Beyonce looks like. You choose about a totally, completely different metric, and that's probably because you don't know yourself. Is the reason why you just going with a safe answer like Beyonce or Halle Berry. Hallelujah. But most of the men that's with Halle Berry, they say that she's ugly. Why? Because of her, whatever her personality is to them, it made her ugly. No
Well,
matter how
Sharon,
beautiful on the outside she looks.
I think if more men, so I don't even think most men even have the confidence to approach a woman that they feel is that beautiful, right? But let's say that they did. Let's say that they had the confidence and they actually qualified from their perspective for that type of woman. I think that we would see them dating different women.
And so, and I have a disagreement. I think the men are intimidated by that woman because they know that woman ain't for them.
Yeah, like you might see a woman and be like, God, Lee, she probably with Rick Ross. She don't want to. She probably got an NBA boyfriend, athlete boyfriend.
Well, so for me personally, I don't know. If I see a woman that I like, I don't give a damn about no other man.
I'm just telling you,
I'm sorry, man. Ain't no man in the world better than me. I don't give a damn who he is, how tall he is, how much money he got. That shit don't mean nothing when I step in the room.
That's that female delusion.
That's my attitude when I was dating men. I ain't
Sharon,
give
you
a
a
shit.
10?
He wasn't
Huh?
mad.
You a 10?
Absolutely.
That's that female delusion.
You feel?
I'm a motherfucker 10.
Yo, ma, I'm telling you, everywhere I go, all I'm in, they be like, hey, handsome. I don't know my name no more.
Cap.
Your name and change to handsome, baby. It's handsome. How you doing?
His name changed the cap.
It's that salt and pepper in your goatee, in your beard.
Yeah, it does
That's
look
what get
good,
them
don't
going.
it?
It does look good. Yes, it does.
looks
It
good,
definitely
man.
looks good. It definitely looks good.
I can't get my husband to stop dying. I'll be like, babe, you know, but he got to feel good in his own skin, you know. But I do love that salt and pepper look. It looks good.
Y'all calling him handsome because y'all like his personality. Y'all know he a nice person. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know because he be getting on our nerves though. He be getting on our nerves. Okay, so but if he handsome, he handsome. I mean, what the problem is? Don't be a hater.
And I got a few of y'all handsome up here.
I do get on people's nerves though. But yeah, so but I just how I feel. Like ain't nobody gonna tell me that I'm not a 10. That's crazy for me to try to humble myself because somebody else might feel a different way.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I used to do that a lot to myself, you know, humble my walk with my head down and shit like that, you know, so people, because automatically, and it's true, like in our community, me being light skinned, people just made a lot of assumptions right off the bat. So I had to.
Hey, look, Bomb, y'all heard all the things that they try to say about my wife. They call her 3 and everything. We walking down the street, man, stopped us. You are a very smart man and a lucky man. Wasn't even paying me no attention.
Is it a black man? The black man be saying that?
I'm just saying. It was actually a little Chinese man.
Oh, okay.
He's on like 5'2".
They like to give compliments too. You right?
I should throw your little ass across the street.
Have they called you LeBron James yet? Oh.
They haven't.
Oh God. Yo, my homeboy from NY, he used to play at Rucker. He went over there, played ball in Japan. I know it ain't the same, but boy, I swear to God, he is light skinned with braids. They was really calling this man LeBron James.
That's crazy. Welcome to the show. Good day. Welcome to the show. Brownsville, New York. How you doing today?
Yo, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. First and foremost, Cuzzo, can you hear me? Am I coming through clear?
Yes, sir. We can hear you good.
Yeah, man. Let me take my shoes off before I walk into your room. Peace and love to the queens on the panel, man. The Supreme Goddess, PhD Diva, peace and love to you. Bomb Cherry Juice, peace and love to you. And the Verbal Assassin, peace and love to you as well. And then peace and love to all the queens in the chat, man. Anya Bracy, the SBG First Lady, Robin MDB, Shiesty Bum, Rogue C, It's Me, Dr. G, Sexy Red TV, Reese, Tay Tay, Conversations with MJ, Miss J Lynn, Bariqua Princess Genesis, the Voice of Venus, Karen Mackey, Dawn, Renee, Keisha G, Kim East, Kim West, Natasha Vincent, Elite Bell, Zoe, The Real Prism, Beachy, all the queens, man, all the queens. I don't forget about none of the queens. Every time I hit this platform, I make my purpose to lift y'all up, give y'all flowers, and show these men, show these knuckleheads how they should be treating the ladies, the queens, and the women on the internet, man. And peace and love to the kings as well. Can't forget about the kings. Cuzzo, am I still there?
Ouch.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
you
you.
Yeah.
still.
You good.
Yeah, man. So I know y'all having a conversation about, aesthetics, attractiveness, and beauty standards. But I think the point of the show that Cuzzo is reviewing is being missed. This Ask a Brother podcast, brother, he put this show together. And I think it's not really about attractiveness or beauty standards or aesthetics. What it's really about is mental conditioning, with the intent to hinder the confidence of women so that inferior men have access to more women, right? Because let's be clear, superior men are attracted to women that have a lot of confidence, right? Inferior men are attracted to women with less confidence, right? Because in their inferiority complex, they want to be involved with a woman who they can manipulate or control, or they can feel confident with, right? And that whole thing was kind of depicted in Coming to America, right? You had Prince Hakeem. He was betrothed to a woman, Vanessa Bell Holloway, right? Who's still very gorgeous, very, very pretty woman, right? And she's 69 years old, by the way. And she was not confident, right? So when he was, having a conversation or attempting to have a conversation with her, her responses wasn't one that, showed that she had a lot of confidence in herself, right? So, he was kind of turned off by that. Like, hey, I don't want a servant. What are your dreams? What are your plans? Where do you see life like for you in the next 5 years? And all her answers is, well, whatever is good for you, Your Highness. My plans are your plans, Your Highness, et cetera, et cetera. And that turned him off, right? So then he went outside of his country to find a woman equally as beautiful, Cherie Hadley, but a woman with more confidence, right? A woman who had her own voice, a woman who knew what she wanted out of life and out of a relationship, right? Because here's the truth that a lot of men don't want to articulate and express in a public setting, right? When people, and this is men and women, when people have confidence, right, they're also going to have certain standards, certain preferences, and certain expectations of other people that they're not willing to bend or break, right? So they're not just going to allow somebody to come in their life and destroy their life because they don't have their stuff together, or they have nefarious intentions, right? Or they're not on that same level when it comes to ambitions, goals, dreams, and so on and so forth, right? So that man who is not on that level or can't meet that standard, right? He doesn't have access to those confident women, right? Whether they're aesthetically pleasing or not, right? And so I think the red pill, the incel, the manosphere brothers, the no good suckers, right? Their whole goal is to communicate some type of conditioning when it comes to women in order to lower their standards, right? So they want them to be less confident. They want them to feel like and believe that they're less attractive. They want them to be less sure of themselves, right? So that they can give access to those brothers with the inferiority complex, right? And I think that's the real conversation that we gotta have. It's all about the brothers who aren't confident in themselves that speak the way these brothers are speaking, right? Like, you shouldn't be afraid to rate your wife a 10 or 100 or 1,000, whatever the highest rating is, right? Because beauty is subjective, right? That's the whole thing to the, you know what I'm saying? There's no universal standard when it comes to beauty, right? Because it's all about what someone else prefers or someone else is attracted to, right? And so we got to be clear when we have these conversations. It's not really about beauty. It's not really about attractiveness. It's about mental conditioning with the intent for that the single women who are out there, they can feel less about themselves and lower their standards so that these no good suckers, these inferior men, can have access to them to ruin their lives. Peace and love.
Bars. That is bars. Let me see where we at. You there, Diva? Let me see.
I'm here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you good now. Yeah.
All right. Shadow the Titan Wasp, $2. Your other stream stopped.
God damn it.
Brownsville, New York, $2. Hey, Brownsville. Beauty is subjective. KT. She should be a 10 to you. The Chicago Rilla, $5. Vanessa Bell Holloway is 69, and that fine still, Lord have mercy. Brownsville, New York, $2. Ask Shadow what he rates his wife.
Lord,
Dong,
start
dong, dong.
starting trouble. Always want to be starting something.
Oh, but I did want to read something from when they were talking about attractiveness. From a book that I got written by, well, it's edited by a married Black couple, doctors Nathan and Julia Hare. And so he's a psychologist and she has a doctorate in education. Nevertheless, it's about attractiveness in the Black community. Hold on, let me find my page. The importance of physical attractiveness in the Black community. All right, here we go. It was 69, right?
What page?
69.
Freaky ass page.
It's actually on 70. Okay, so it says, as far as Blacks are concerned, lightness of skin color is the dominant criterion in determining one's beauty among women. The rhetoric about Black is beautiful notwithstanding, lightness of skin color has been the yardstick of beauty for Black women for the last 400 years. According to Louis Villa, for many decades, the lighter-skinned females of the Black race were most preferred by Black men because their color was closer to that of the white race. And the Black American had been conditioned for centuries by white Americans to believe that anything or anyone who resembled the whites had to be better. Any Black man who had a light-complected female, known in slavery as a high yellow, possessed a status symbol of sort.
Damn. That sucks.
Sounds
It was
about
funny
right.
because my grandmother would tell us like, oh yeah, back in my day, all you had to be was light skinned, and she was very fair skinned.
So it ain't had nothing to do with no damn cocoa bottle shape, huh?
Nope. And if you look closely these days, it still don't a lot of times. But my mic is
That's
muted.
why most of the time when we are talking about a dark skinned Black woman like Viola Davis, men like KT deny her beauty because of her skin color. That's what they see first, and automatically their brain goes to unattractive.
Oh
So they
wow.
don't even look at her features.
I am hurt, verbal.
That's
Wait,
I
okay. You'll
am
be
very
okay.
much hurt. I
wait,
despise
KT,
light skinned women.
is your
No
wife dark skin
disrespect,
or
bomb. Yes, yes.
Okay.
okay?
And
Mine is
I've
too.
never even, as I've said, I've never messed with a white woman, and I don't like light skinned women. I don't really like
You
light
don't like
skinned
light
people.
skinned
No.
women.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not gonna say never. I've humped two of them, but yeah, no, I definitely don't go for it. Even those two are probably the main reason I said like, all right, fuck it, I'm definitely not doing
Okay.
it. I think the black woman is God. Ha ha. Bet you
Okay.
won't argue with that.
No, because you're not when you're talking truth, but when you don't be talking truth, then yeah.
They don't
Damn.
call me the supreme vaginal vessel for nothing.
Nah, it sure don't. It's for something.
Damn. I'm gonna play some more of the video. Unless somebody wanted to jump in. All right, we good for the meantime?
Can I ask Brownsville a question real quick, Sharon?
Yeah.
So in Brownsville, so at the very beginning of your monologue, you said that men are inferior if they have multiple women, right? So, for example, me and my wife, we're polygamous, so we date women together as a couple. So, would that make me? Well, I've been told, like, well,
Not ready for that,
I didn't
Kulu.
know that.
Kulu
I
done
didn't know
came
that,
out the
Kulu.
closet on our
yeah,
ass.
yeah.
But Cooler
So,
said
Y'all
that
didn't
plenty
know
of
that?
times.
Oh
What you trying to
yeah.
say,
yeah.
Be
Cooler?
proud of that.
Yeah, I
Yes.
didn't.
Oh, I'm not proud of it, but I'm
He keeping
asking
it
her if
spicy.
Let's be
would
clear.
that be considered
Kulu
inferior?
no, Kulu can have women, but his wife cannot have men. She can have other women though.
Oh, you
Yeah.
won, Kulu.
Hold
You
on.
won.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, because
yeah.
there's reasons behind that, but yeah,
Ain't no
yeah,
damn
Verbal's
reason.
correct, but but Brownsville. So I would be inferior because me and my wife choose to date,
Yes.
a woman
Yes.
and have relations.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it.
So me and my wife, we're polygamists. So that means that we'll go out, and if she likes a girl that's beautiful to her, she'll see if I like her, and I'll go, talk to her, on the behalf of both of us. And sometimes we go on dates. Sometimes it ends in a 2.5 year relationship, like whatever, right? So would that make me inferior based off what you said at the beginning of your monologue?
Yes.
No, so it depends on if you are trying to break those women confidence down, right?
Okay,
So
okay. Nah, yeah.
or if you're preying on a certain type of less confident woman, right?
Yeah.
Then that would suggest that you do have an inferiority complex, right? Because most men
Okay.
who don't have an inferiority complex and they have a mindset in which they have a lot of confidence, they're also attracted to women that's just as confident, right? Because you kind of want to have someone you can engage in deep conversations with, especially if you're spending a lot of quality time with that person, right? You want to have somebody that's
Yeah.
insightful, that's thoughtful, that's very intelligent, very articulate, right? So that y'all can bounce ideas back and forth, right? And y'all can be engaged in a conversation. And before you know it, y'all been talking for 6 hours and it felt like only 30 minutes, right? Most superior men, those are the women that they are really attracted to, right? But the men who are dealing with a certain level of rejection anxiety, right? To where, from their youth up until adulthood, they lack self-confidence and self-esteem, and they always believed in their mind that they were less than. They are attracted to less confident women, right? A woman who they can easily manipulate or control, right? That's why you hear a lot of men talk about controlling women, right? And a woman submitting to them and things of that nature, right? I've never had a conversation with a woman ever about controlling her or her submitting to me, right? Those kind of things were just natural in the engagement when I'm with a woman, right? Never had to have those kind of conversations. So I think that's the real conversation that men need to have and understand is there's two types of men, right? Superior or inferior. And the majority, the overwhelming majority of the red pill, incel, and manosphere men, they are in an inferiority complex, which is why they are so determined to push down women and try to destroy their confidence, even to the point that this brother's doing, which is bringing in other women in order to further that narrative. Peace and love.
Yeah, man, I agree with that completely. For sure, for sure. Now I understand what you were talking about. PhD, Diva, why do you think that I'm inferior?
Because I think that your voice is too high and light to be able to satisfy two women at one time.
You know
So
what?
okay.
I'm just messing
She
with you.
said you
Hey,
sound
That
light
was
skinned,
crazy
low key.
right
hey,
She basically
hey,
just
I
said you
can.
sound like a light skinned nigga.
I mean, I can respect that, but I mean, people who know me and who follow me on my other channels and stuff like that in the past, like they know, that I actually do it. So, but I don't do it in a disrespectful way. So, like my wife, for example, she brought up the idea one day because she's bisexual. So, and I was like, oh, sure, and why not? So one day we were out at a bar and she saw somebody that she liked. She was like, hey, go talk to that person, for us. I went over there, you know, is asked her name, and said that me and my wife think she's beautiful, we're into this type of lifestyle. Like, would you like to talk with us, like go on a date potentially? And she said, yeah, she never did it before. And that led to like a whole year-long relationship. And then we had another one for 2.5 years. But yeah, my voice is not deep. I can admit that for
Cool.
sure.
I'm just messing with you, baby. You ain't even got to respond to that. I was just being funny, baby. I was just being funny.
Do,
Kulu, can
do
you tell the people what you told us on Bomb's channel as to why your wife can't have other men even though
Okay.
she's bisexual?
Yeah, so there's multiple reasons,
Cause
but
she insecure.
hold on. No, 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 no. That's not that. Is the main reason is that she don't like other men like that. So she's into like one type of guy, like that's her thing. But
Hmm.
my main reason is because uh we're both 30, right? So we're still at the baby making stage. So how would it look if I invited another dude into our relationship and the first day, he gets her pregnant and now I'm taking care of his kid, right?
Right. That's
So
part of
Cop
the
out.
risk.
yeah,
Cop out.
yeah. So
That's part of the
nah,
lifestyle.
nah, nah,
Nah,
but
that's called
Any
being
so
babies that
gay.
come here, yawn.
nah, nah, but that's just two reasons.
But
There's
there are
there's
plenty,
there's
but there
facets.
are ways to prevent, you
Pregnancy.
know, yeah, there are ways to prevent pregnancy. So if you love her, like, and you guys are in this lifestyle, why is it good for you, but it's not for her? So you're capping right now. We all know why you don't
I'm
want her to have
nah.
another man.
Because another
And
woman
okay, so
that
what
they
y'all
bring
do?
in, the woman you bring in, she could get pregnant for you on the first.
But
And then your
Hey,
wife
how that?
got to, what does it look like your wife taking care of another woman's child? Your
but
outside baby.
Kulu, how
Okay,
about this?
so
What if that man has gotten snipped?
got snipped. Uh,
Monte
is
volunteered
that's
his
a
tribute.
Uh,
that's a conversation for me and my wife to have. You know what I mean? And
nah, hold
if
up.
like
Y'all
that's
trying
something
to
that
make this man turn
hold on,
gay.
no, no, no,
It's
no, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. But first of all, I'm not gonna be in the room with another dude busting down my wife like that, right? Obviously she'll have her own.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Oh.
hold on, hold on. But we will have the conversation, and if it's something that she truly wants, and we talk about how it can benefit our relationship and our future and our plans, then yeah, for sure, then I'll allow
No.
it.
Nah, y'all can
We
call
want
me
London
insecure or
bridges.
whatever.
We want London bridges.
Nah,
call me
How does
insecure.
having another woman benefit?
Hey,
How does
look,
having another woman benefit your future and your relationship? I mean,
so
like,
so
why is the double standard? What's going on here?
so first, like, so my wife's Ghanaian, right? So her grandfather was polygamous, so it's already in her culture for men to have, like multiple wives. And I want
Then she should
people who know
already
me.
know it don't work.
I mean, it works because he still got his wives. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, and they was up
it's
there
I want
bickering with each other and fighting, and the kids was at each other. Okay,
uh
well, go ahead.
up like possibly. I mean, you're not halfway wrong. Please be wrong on that. But yeah, so is I want like 10 kids. So
damn.
yeah, so I want a lot of kids and land and all that. So I got my reasonings, but yeah, so that's the
Let
main reason
another
why.
man help you with that number. You know.
Shit.
Hold
Kulu,
on, but if my wife can
Yo,
this is
Kulu,
why
do
hold on, but if
not
my
nah
let
wife
him
only wants
brainwash you into this, bro.
yeah,
this,
yeah, no,
this
no,
is
no.
why it's
It's
not
not gonna
logical when
happen.
men make that argument. This is why it's not logical when men make that argument, right? We try
Huh.
to say like, oh, it's about family building and like resource gathering and all that. It would make the most sense for you to have another man in that house. right? If we talking about
Why would
resource
that make
gathering and all that type of stuff,
why?
because you got a whole nother male, a whole nother man who can help you do all of those man things that you're doing.
Exactly. With all
Exactly.
those doggone women. And then on top of it, Kulu, y'all peas start buffering. You know
That's
what I mean? They
crazy.
do start buffering.
Who-
And
My
the
shit.
women don't buffer. The women don't buffer. That's the one thing on a woman that never gets old. Okay, let's be very, very clear about that. But y'all, you're gonna need some help,
That's
baby.
crazy.
That was
I'm
Uh,
crazy.
just saying.
hey, I'm very potent. Just let you know.
That's
Uh,
now. That's now.
but yeah. I mean, if my wife wanted it and talked about it, then maybe we would discuss it. But like, it's just not what she liked. It's just not what we're into for the last
Kulu,
six,
you know
six,
what
seven
it is,
years. So
Kulu? Just
what's up?
it's like
Hey,
you.
Kulu, don't let
I
them
think
groom you.
not.
Stand
No.
on what you believe.
Hey, I'm telling you, the good
No,
one, Josh.
is
Oh,
that
God.
a lot
No.
of
What's up,
times
Monte?
some of us men like to put ourselves on pedestals and make it seem like we're not like other men, right? And that we don't have ego and like we're like not this other person.
Hmm.
But I think the truth is, even though you might be afraid to go down that road, you do have ego, and you are a little bit selfish, and it's okay, just like to admit, like, yo, I don't know why, I'm not with that shit. Like, it's okay. Like, we don't gotta prop ourselves up as these
No, it's not that I'm not. No, like it's not that like I'm selfish or I'm jealous or something like that. I mean, like it just hasn't came up. Like my wife's not into having other dudes like that. Like she's just not into. Like there's some women that
Have you
are.
offered it
You
to
know.
her? Because I don't even think you've
Yeah,
offered
we
it
talked
to
about it.
her.
Why would you
No, we
offer
Mm.
it
talked
to
about
her?
it.
Hold up.
Hold
Hold
on. No,
up.
I've never offered it to her, but we talked about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
As a
you're
reverse
telling her
thing.
what you
But
told us that you don't want it.
no, no.
So
But she
if
was.
she
Hey,
loves you,
Kulu,
Yeah.
she'll
do
be like,
something new.
okay, he's not gonna go for
Nah,
this. So
but if she really wanted it though, she can speak her mind and say what she wants. You know what I mean? Or do what she wants if she really
Men,
wanted it that bad.
Nah,
offer
bro.
Just
your
Offering your
You know
women
wife
what I
a
mean?
penis is
additional dicks,
crazy.
men. Offer your
hey,
women additional dicks. Like, come
That's
on
yes,
now.
Especially for
nasty
her
work.
Show
birthday.
that
yes.
Her
you
That's
care.
birthday.
crazy.
Show that you
For a
care,
That's
birthday?
men.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell nah.
Offering for
That's crazy.
birthdays
We
and
need
Mother's
extra.
Day and,
See,
and,
y'all
and
too
New
degenerate
Year's
for
and New
me.
Year's
Yeah, we need
celebration.
extras. We do need extras. We
Oh
need
God, yeah,
extras,
y'all
sis.
too degenerate for me. See,
Look
that's
at you,
crazy, and I promote degeneracy.
Kulu, I just want you to understand. Yesterday, we had a whole conversation about two grown men talking about this little girl and changing her mind, and they're trying to do it to you right now. I'm just saying. I'm a step back.
No. Like they bring up good points. And me and my wife have already had these
They didn't
conversations. It's
got
just
you.
that she
Yeah,
doesn't.
Kulu said the
They didn't.
same
How did
thing
they get me?
yesterday.
No, I mean they're making good points, and they're correct. Like if it's going one way,
Bro,
it should be able to go the other way if
why
that's what
your
the woman
wife?
wants.
Hold up, why your
But she doesn't want
bisexual
that.
wife don't want another man's penis is never a good point, brother. I'm just saying, like it's
Hold on,
no.
KT. She just no, she doesn't want one.
No,
no,
Like
I
when
know
we
she don't
had the
want that.
conversation,
women be
yeah. So
afraid.
Wait,
Women be afraid to admit
Oh,
that to a lot of men. So
very,
it could be
trust
just
me,
because
like
she doesn't want to.
no, trust me.
very
I
well
don't
made
know
a
if you know
good
my wife,
point.
but my woman will not be afraid. Like my wife will literally slap the shit out of me, like if I'm doing something that's
Wait, hold
fucked
up.
up, bro. Like she,
But
like she's like definitely the type to
but your
speak out.
wife loves you too, right?
Yeah, but she wouldn't
But
take
your
it. Like,
wife loves
it,
you,
yeah,
and
but just
because
because
she
she
cares
loves me
about how
doesn't
you
mean that she
feel.
wouldn't.
Hold on, and you expressly said that it's. But you expressly told her that you're not with that. So she would probably ignore it because you're giving her the other side of it. But what if you say, you know what, baby, I know you might want to try this. I'll sit there and watch it happen. I guarantee you she'll be like, here's two
That's
names.
crazy. That's crazy. I'm never gonna sit there and watch something like that happen.
But let me
But
say, a lot of
Why not?
bisexual women, right? They are not really into men like that. So,
exactly.
so when you run across a bisexual woman, she prefers the women than over the men. She just may have gotten married, because for the children, the family, and things like that.
I don't know. It seems like she's a heterosexual woman.
Mom, is that always true?
For the
Not
most part, yeah. Not
always.
always, of course,
True
but
for the most part? Oh, I know that. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I
yeah,
just
so my
didn't
wife,
know.
she only
I didn't
likes
think about
one
it.
other person. She's not into
I
having
would
multiple
believe that
people.
if they were sexual, they like men, but didn't want to stay with women. My
But your
bad.
penis is not that great, y'all. Y'all bring on some children, but if a woman like a woman, she prefers the woman. Women are
No,
better lovers.
no. So
Okay.
the reason that I disagree, right, is because I think that truly probably a heterosexual woman, and she dabbles in, she like to have fun with girls sometimes, right? But I think if she's a heterosexual woman, it only makes sense that she also sees men sometimes that she's attracted to, right?
No,
She might
but
not say it to her man because he a man and he got ego. She's not gonna tell it to
she's
us.
not heterosexual. I'm heterosexual. Heterosexual woman don't have sex with women.
Primary,
Period.
she's mostly heterosexual. A lot of
But
girls
there's no
dabble
such
a
thing
little
as
bit.
mostly. She's bisexual. That's what she is.
Okay, let's call her bisexual. But she likes men and she likes women, and
Is
she
there such
chose a
thing
man
that
to be with.
mostly
She likes Kulu and she likes women.
Kulu, yeah, all right.
She likes her husband. She loves her husband.
I mean,
But she,
there's been guys on TV, guys in public that should be like, oh, he's handsome, he's good looking, but it's never been more than just that. But oh yeah, man, he is a handsome dude. You know what I mean? And
That
just
was
like
a
we'll go
bat
about our
signal.
business.
She was trying to gauge what you was gonna say next. That's
No,
why she was saying that. Because I
no,
know you
no,
tell her when y'all
Exactly.
out and he attracted you.
no, no,
That's the
no,
bat signal.
yeah, she
They
gave me
grooming you,
sign,
Kulu.
Kulu.
no. If
They
she
grooming you,
really
Kulu. They
wanted,
tricking you. They older than you,
nah,
bro. I'm telling you.
no. If she really wanted it, if she would say, hey, and sit me down to the side, hey man, I like this guy, he's nice. Let's try to do it. And she's never done that.
Yeah, she
She could
waiting
do it in
on
the
you to
future.
say you want me to go talk to him for you. The same way you go
Nah,
out and
she
scout women, she waiting on you to
Yep.
go scout the man. You got to go and
hold on.
tell
I
him,
don't.
hold on. You got to go and tell him, hey, bro, you got something in your eye, and then see if he receptive to it.
I probably get smacked, Diva.
Nah,
You
see,
look at
this
me
that
crazy.
old lady game
Y'all
they
remember
putting
that
on you.
movie? Y'all ain't see that
No.
movie? Oh, okay. When
What
the man
what
go
movie
to,
was that?
it was a movie about a bunch of DL black men in Atlanta, and the way that they would see if a man was receptive to being, with other men, is they'll say, "Hey, bro, you got something in your eye," and if he responded a certain way, they knew that he knew what it was and he was open to it.
Lord Jesus.
Word.
Lord.
What y'all be?
Not the bat signal.
I swear she just made that up until she gave a whole backstory. And now I'm like, oh
What
shit, that's a
movie was
whole
this?
thing.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
Right.
Hell no.
Look, Kulu, I get it. Mon made a good point, but now I'm going to counter it. Is there such thing as an almost bisexual man? All dudes think that dude's
I
what?
don't know.
Boys and girls is different.
I don't know.
Right.
Shadow,
Nah,
Is there such
niggas,
thing as a
you're comparing
bisexual
it
man,
to
Mon?
me.
yo, if you
I'm sorry, say it
bisexual,
again.
you still gay as a man. I don't care what nobody talking about. You gay.
I think
Thank you.
a bisexual man is gayer than a gay man, and I'll
That's
explain,
logic.
right? Because I truly believe, I'll give you the logic. I truly believe that gay people can't help it, right? I think that gay people have went throughout their entire life and they maybe tried to date women and they just like, yo, I can't do it, right? Bisexual men have a choice. They like women, but they like, damn, I
No, they
still need a
want
man.
everything, bro. They like a hole
Yeah.
is there and they just trying to fill it. Pause. You feel me? But
The
word,
other
that's
men, gay men don't have a choice. Bisexual men, they like women. They can stomach women. They can lay with a woman. They can love her and all that type of shit. But they still choose to be gay. So I think they gayer than gay people.
That math right
I
there.
think they all confused.
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna
bad.
keep
But
it
I
a
just wanted
buck
to
with
ask Brownsville that question. Oh, my bad for changing the conversation.
Ask the question, bro.
Sharon, don't be acting like you don't know what's going on and you have nothing to do with this.
This is above
This is
my
your
pay
whole
grade.
channel.
I don't know what's. I'm like, what? This is all brand new news to me and everything. I'm like, huh? Hey,
So you didn't know about Kulu's
You didn't know?
proclivities?
nah, I
You
didn't
didn't
know.
know about his
Yeah, I used to
degeneracy
do content
until
about it.
just now?
Why you
His
gotta call it
perversions.
degeneracy? Nah, I didn't
Nah,
know.
don't call out his degeneracy as you grooming him for his wife to get another man's meat. That's crazy.
No, he already there. He already there. So what you talking about?
Look, so push him the
No,
whole
I'm
way,
not
huh?
there.
You a freaky ass
Yeah,
dominatrix, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
God,
definitely
you
not
yeah.
not
there.
a
You got
slick
that
pussy.
right.
Hey, as long
I
as
can do some training.
long as everybody's honest about what they're doing, is that's his relationship. That's how I look at things.
Yeah,
See,
and
y'all
I'm
don't
not
see
contacting women
Bert's
behind their
training
back.
you
Like,
right now. She's subtly training you right now, and you just don't get it because you ain't been there yet. She's putting the
Nah,
seeds
yeah,
in
this
your
that
head.
old lady game, bro. I'm gonna
she's
keep it
really
real with
not.
you. Like they was saying,
She's
I get
putting
what y'all
the
saying
she's putting the
about
seeds in
JP and them
your head.
yesterday now.
Yeah, okay, now
Nah.
you did.
You gotta
Now
watch
you
for them
did.
older folks. They be knowing how to trick you without tricking you. They made you feel confident as hell in some bullshit. You
Hey,
hear me?
Cooler, you felt so confident a minute ago. You were like, you know what? Maybe I will
Great
go walk
points.
with that man.
Yeah,
But
No,
I'm
you
gonna make
no.
you an offer. You
That's
know we
definitely
gonna
not gonna
talk about
happen.
it.
No.
be like, hey,
Like
baby,
when
you
you're in
want me
that
to go get
lifestyle,
that?
no, when you're in that lifestyle, it comes up naturally. You know what I mean? Like the conversation comes up naturally, and y'all discuss it. Then like in this relationship, like you have to be open and honest about everything, your feelings, how you think, everything. And it's like I just don't talk to any like a random girl. Like my wife has to approve, or my wife, has to agree because it's what we both like. It's not just, you know what I mean. There's been a girl one time, it was a Hispanic girl that she liked. I didn't like her, so we just moved on. We didn't even approach her. You know what I
What
mean?
you ain't like about her?
I like a certain type of woman that like body shape is a certain way. Like
Oh,
her
she ain't
face is
have enough.
pretty.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
have
no,
a
yeah, no.
age limit? Because I've never trained a polyamorous
Look
couple
at her.
before. That would be
Look at
new.
her.
Now the
She
youngest I've
dreaming
ever,
this type shit. Give her the
now,
opportunity, nigga.
Lord,
now, now the youngest that we've ever been with was 3
Virgos on
years younger.
fire right now.
I was 25 and she was 22. That's the youngest that we've ever
But
have been.
Oh,
hey,
3
y'all
years
don't
different.
see it. Virgo's lining up her contract right now. Like, Kudu's gonna get off the stream and have a contract email to him. Keep playing.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
listen, I'm
That's
just
crazy.
needing to, fill up my portfolio with various, training
Look,
opportunities.
Verbal trying to
So,
train the
Verbal,
next
you can take my
generation of
class.
dominatrixes.
Verbal, you can take my class.
Okay.
excuse
Yeah,
you? Absolutely not.
yeah. I'll
No,
teach
I
you
do.
a
I do
little
the
something.
teaching. I do the
Mm,
teaching, honey. Okay.
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 I don't think you advanced enough. I'll teach you a real class.
Oh,
No, that's okay. I think that you can't handle nothing that's going on over
No,
here, baby. Okay,
no.
but it's okay though. I
Okay.
appreciate you trying. I
All right.
appreciate you
You
reaching
Them
do.
for the
old ladies
stars.
be
That's what
freaks.
you
You
should do. You should
okay?
reach for the stars, baby.
You do all the the wild stuff, the pooping and all that. You
What
throw
you
up.
into?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
like that. I teach. Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
Not
He
if
gross.
two
said
I can
girls,
take you
one
he
to
cup
another
for
into
black
level.
people.
I take you to
Pooping and
another
stuff?
level.
No,
no,
you won't take me to no pooping. That's what
You
you
with the
not gonna
baby
do.
stuff. I'm the real
but
deal.
no, you're not the real deal, baby.
Hold
I'm
up,
your
you shitting on
teacher,
me
okay?
too? Nah, see, it's lines we gotta
You
have,
trying to
y'all.
teach brown showers and golden showers and things, baby. What you
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
no,
I can upgrade you.
okay. I don't think any woman want to participate in that, but she might participate. Like she might be the pooper. Like she the one
what
with the
time is
belly.
it? Is it
Just
nighttime? Is it
nasty.
Oh, I'm
nighttime over
sorry.
there?
Ma, you're
No,
married,
it's
right?
10 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. It's 10 o'clock in the
You
morning,
sure?
okay?
Are you sure?
It's
I'm
one
positive.
o'clock.
I was just about to ask you guys, is it too early for me to fry up some red snapper? Is it too early
Nah,
at
it's
10
never
o'clock
too
in the
early
morning?
for fishing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Fish and
Now
Wait,
I
drink.
don't be teaching nobody to be spitting in nobody's mouth, but that
Nah,
TK,
that's
that's just
essential. That's
That's so
essential.
gross. Ew,
What?
that is so nasty.
Nah, it's
body
stuff to
fluids is
saliva.
not
hold
my
on. We're gonna
thing.
bring up somebody that knows all about this subject. Welcome to the show.
I was about to say, I swear he's gonna bring
What's
up
up?
Jalen.
What's up, my brother?
Good
How
day
y'all
to you,
doing today?
we doing well.
Jalen, what's going on with that scruffy beard? You look like a bear.
Jalen, this is not good, Jalen. What's going on, baby? What you
Bon
been
You over
Cherry,
there
going
do
on?
getting
your
your weight, getting fat. You was
Hey,
already ugly, so it's not fat and ugly. Um, Go ahead, Jalen. What you got to say before they put
yeah,
you on mute?
yeah. Say it on mute,
Bon
Jalen.
Tell
Cherry,
us
you
how
are
the sisterhood
feminist.
is horrible. Yeah,
And
tell us, Jalen.
we didn't even get to 100 likes. So, any final words? Anybody got any final words? I ain't playing with
Damn,
y'all.
take it to 100 likes.
Nah,
Y'all, hit that like button. What the hell is
Y'all,
going on?
we didn't even get close to 100 likes.
Come on, people.
I
Y'all
gotta
know
come up
he
with a
ain't
new
playing.
tweet.
Look,
I
it be late where he is, so he ain't playing with us no more like he used to. Okay. He in the middle of the dead night, okay? So he could go to sleep if y'all not gonna hit them like button.
Oh shit.
Okay, it's going up, Sharon. It's going up. It's going up. Okay, it's going up.
Come on, y'all. When we walk in, we got to do it automatically now. Let me go
Yeah,
sign into
just
my
walk in and hit the
name real
damn
quick.
mic. And the other one, and your no, I need to go to my other profiles. With the more likes.
I done made 80 accounts so I can give him all them likes, okay? Now,
Oh shit.
is it going up, Sharon? What is that? What is it doing?
Yeah, it went up 5. So
5.
Mm-hmm.
These people playing.
Yeah, they playing. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the topic. Sometimes it's what it is.
It's Foolery Friday, y'all. Y'all know we supposed to be having
And we had a
fun.
good time. I ain't gonna lie. We had some good jokes today. It was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I had a
Yes.
good time. That shit was
Why are you
funny.
saying was in the past tense? I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going at all. I don't like where this is going.
You there, Diva? Oh shit.
It's
Kulu
either
live
man's fault.
streaming. Kulu live streaming, $3.69, $5. Support for the show.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh shit.
Miss J said, Kim, go into your 75 accounts. Come on, y'all. I mean, if y'all want to, what y'all want to see? What y'all want one verbal to do? So y'all can, get up in here and hit these likes and stuff like that. What y'all want me to do? You want us to fight? Like, you want me to fight with Mom? Because he on my radar. I've been listening and I've been just, waiting for the time for me to attack.
I love the fight.
Damn.
Okay, so what's up?
Go ahead.
You got any issue with? Okay, so did you hear me say that when we were talking about structured men, and Sharon was asking the women how many men who have structure and all this other stuff he was saying in over our life, right? And we were pretty much like, not so much. But I made the comment. Kimmy was saying something that was actually very true, and what I said was that men are only structured when once they are trained by a woman. So every single solitary man on the planet needs to be trained. If he's good, if he is a structured man, if he understands who he is, he's very comfortable in his masculinity, all of that good stuff. He's financially stable. All the good things come from the training of a woman.
You
What do you
you
think?
might so when you say that, you mean it could be by a romantic partner or a mother? Doesn't matter.
I think that it matters. I think that a mother can start off the training, but a romantic partner completes the training.
Okay, and can you give me an example of like a man who's been trained and a man who hasn't?
So basically, a man who is trained by his woman knows exactly what he's supposed to do in the home. He knows exactly when to shut the fuck up. A shadow, you got me. He knows. He knows that when it's time to, drop them draws, he gonna drop them. All right. He's not gonna say too much. He's got to be really quiet. Okay. And then he also knows that his money is her money, and her money is her money. All right. He behaves. He doesn't come in the house and shit on the living room floor.
Okay, and
Okay.
what's a man who's not trained?
He does all of those things opposite.
Shit on the floor, all that type of stuff.
All that type of stuff. All of that.
Okay. Um,
Are you
shit.
trained? Are you trained?
I think I'm untrained,
Damn.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
I gotta
That's a
talk to her about
shame.
that. She gotta do a little better.
She does. She
Yeah.
does. She could put her through my class though.
I'm out here shitting on the floor.
I got outfits
Crazy.
and everything for her. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, because you should definitely not be untrained. That's an abomination.
Yeah. I'm out here running wild. I'm drop the link for that class. I'm over here.
Okay, well,
I'm over.
good. So you believe that a structured man is only that way because he was trained, and you agree with me that men need training.
So the structure that you're talking about, probably those are men who have been, trained by women, and maybe men typically are slightly more chaotic than that. Do I think that men need to be trained? No, no, and I could be wrong about everything I'm
No.
saying. I could be wrong about everything I'm saying. But I would think it probably starts with the mother though. Like in it, I think it's probably more of a from the mom though.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I thought I was gonna get a little bit more pushback than that because aren't you a rim brother?
What's that?
You don't know what a rim brother is?
I'm
Oh,
a
he's
baby
new.
in the
He's new
space.
over here. He's new over here.
I'm a baby.
He heard the term before. He fronting.
Is that like a red pill thing?
Red pill, incel, manosphere, no good sucker.
Oh, them niggas
No
hate me too
good
though.
stuff.
Them niggas hate me too.
Why? Why?
I try to be objective. I try to listen to women and hear their perspectives. So they don't like me.
Oh,
But then
okay.
also the women don't like me either because my girl pick up my drawers. So don't nobody like
No.
me.
Why would you leave your drawers on the floor for her to pick up though? That's weird. See, you
Cause
don't have training. That's correct. You don't
you
have
like to
training.
sniff them. That's why.
I'm a Neanderthal.
Yeah, because you
It
could put it
sounds like it.
in the basket, the clothes basket.
But what's fun
Yeah.
about that?
Where the clothes go. So she could just pick up the basket, take it downstairs, and wash the clothes. She shouldn't have to touch your clothes, your drawers especially, okay?
I'll take that
Nah,
into
she pick up
consideration.
the drawers. That's crazy, y'all. Come on
Huh?
now. I'm gonna leave these joints in the bathroom sometimes. You're gonna have to
Oh,
clean
they
that
gonna
joint
stay
too.
there. They gonna stay right in the bathroom.
Oh
See,
no,
see,
they ain't
see.
gonna
And if
stay
they
there.
stay there too long, then I'm gonna move out.
Nah,
Period.
we'll get gone. We'll get some stepping. It's gonna be somebody pick up these drawers. You hear me? Shoot. You ain't the only one doing training out here, bro. You hear me?
Hey
Everybody
KT,
got
all
that
I
man.
do know, I'm doing a show. We watching a video of women talking. We talking about these women, and guess what? They don't like me talking about the women, bro.
I mean, nah, they love you talking about the women. It's high.
Mm-mm,
Nah, for sure. They do. They do.
mm-mm.
No, you want him to talk about the women. And if y'all stop begging him, because he used to do some shows with the women, right? And the women would be disagreeing with him. And then he'll do a show about the men. But you men start crying because we women didn't cry. We would just come up and talk about it with him, disagree with him, argue with him. And we never say, but what about them men, Sharon?
Nope.
You got to talk about both sides. All you men cry about that.
90% of his show is about the no good men, or how men ain't shit, or how men are the epiphany of all the world. So
Did I
His
lie?
it's a
show is
little,
gonna be about that
a
though.
little bit. Hey,
My
Sharon, are
only
those women still beautiful black women?
My only question to you, Chatter, did I lie about any man that I ever brought up?
My question to you is: are those women still beautiful black women?
I never started off saying that they were.
Good. I just want to. It sounds like. I don't know. I see. That's what I said.
Yeah. So
I think
go ahead.
I think that woman being 50 sound crazy to me. I can't believe she's 50.
See, look, we were talking about them women, right, Sharon? For the most part, and they came up to give pushback, even when we was talking. I called them women ugly, and these men still want to come up here and argue with us. And then make it seem like we talking about black men when we were talking about
No,
them
let's
black
keep it a buck. Today been a fairly kumbaya, my lordish day. You know what I'm saying? We done had good jokes. We done agreed to disagree. Nah,
I'm
word for
back
the
now,
most part.
though. I'm back now.
Oh, so now look, she ready to start the chaos.
I don't
I'm
like
sorry,
this
Diva.
shit. I don't like this shit.
She's about to drop down. All right, we
So
still didn't make it to the 100. We still didn't make it to 100 likes. So, Diva, you got any final words?
All right, y'all have a great weekend. Bye, y'all.
nothing wrong with being. Let me